Hi, Dungeon and Dragon nerds.
We're sleeping in Marth's house.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. Today we're gonna fight a dragon in a dungeon.
Are we? I wasn't aware of that.
We're gonna fight a dungeon and a dragon.
Yeah, we're gonna fight a dungeon and a dragon, and after that we're gonna wake up from our dream.
Welcome, everybody, to session 59 of The End and the Beginning. Last session, the group had freshly killed a void maw dragon. This dragon that was thought to be a legend, but was being controlled by this ancient sorcerer that got released from his prison, yada yada. They killed this dragon, and Phelan and Etoris...
Well, we're getting technical, we didn't kill it yet.
That's true.
It's not dead.
That's
Not dead.
That's true. You basically put it back in its
We knocked it
comatose
out,
state.
ate some scales off of it, told a big dragon, hey, this guy's still alive.
Yeah.
Something I lost.
Like, you're like, Dad, he's dead. He's not dead. Want to take care of it?
What? Sorry. So I dropped a dice that I was playing with. I reached down. I felt a dice, same shape dice because it was a D8. So I just picked it back up. It was not the dice I dropped.
It was the one I lost a couple
It was
weeks
what
ago.
he lost.
When the void gives, the void must take.
So I don't know where mine went, but I found his.
Wait, hang on, I have an idea, hang on.
Yeah, if you drop another die.
Okay, now check.
Nope.
No? Alright.
Because that's not lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, just took another day.
Sorry, that was just... Didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah. So they put the dragon back in its comatose state, and then Phelan and Etoris Radrath had shown up in the city and said, "Hey, we need your help. You're our last hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi."
You're a hero.
And yeah, so they Valgor stayed in Asgore for a little bit just to see the results of the election. His bully throughout his life was the one that ended up becoming king of this city.
That's the lesson, kids.
People
Bully your way to
change.
victory.
Yeah, that one. Not what I said.
And then he teleported back to the group, and they started chatting about Phelan's journeys, how everything had turned out, and why they're doing what they're doing. Not really justifying themselves in how they said anything, but then you guys went to Frieden. You dropped Nero off in Telflom on the way, just so he could talk with his mom a little more.
My mommy.
And in Frieden...
Served your time.
served your time. Your time out. You stayed in Frieden for a little bit, talking with the project squad, trying to figure out where they're at with fixing the devil banishment situation, trying to make sure he can die. And then he said, we're kind of at a loss for that, but the other two things are going pretty well.
Yeah!
Yay! The things you're not asking about right now. So, Frieden was like, I think the next step would be we could talk to Nyx, because he's the one that banished this devil. And you guys were like, alright, let's try. just fast travel on your Zhao all the way to Fame Tree, the other F1, and tried to find Nikita. She wasn't there, so you just sent a message to Nyx, and nat 20,
Always a 5% chance.
nat 20 persuasion check. Nyx said, I will be there tomorrow morning. And they were like, yes, now let's play Worm War.
Valid reaction.
Yeah. So they played Worm War in Marth's house in Fame Tree for the rest of that night. And so, to begin this session, you guys all get your long rest.
Bye.
You can always just bonus action teleport with the group whenever.
Mom, it was great to see you, but I gotta get back to work, so we'll talk later.
Before she can respond, you're just she's like,
Got a blast.
so yeah, Velgor, you wake up and just Nero appears right next to you.
Good morning, Dragon Boy. Where are we? Oh, Marth's house. Okay, cool. Got it. Why are we?
We're trying to find Nyx.
Of course. Okay.
He's actually gonna show up this morning.
Yeah. Okay.
Just doesn't believe it.
If you're gonna be rude, you can leave. Oh, good morning, Marth. So good to hear from you.
I can't wait to protect this place from interplanar travel.
I'm gonna assume you guys just let Phelan and Notorious sleep in the living room on the floor.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make him go pay for a house, but
Just how kind. Let them sleep in your house at least.
they can sleep inside.
Did they just teleport to when they wake up?
Huh?
Could they just teleport to a time when,
Time
when they
travel?
wake up?
Well, they need to sleep too. They're not.
Well, yeah, but they sleep.
They're
but
not
then
the
they
future
teleport
people.
to the time they wake up.
Then what? Huh?
So,
So sleep?
Notorious is just getting up like uncomfortably. Well, we would need to sleep either way, and
Yeah, but you go to sleep, but then you just teleport to when you wake up. Is that not doable?
But then you wouldn't have slept.
we would have to expend some time travel stuff
Oh, okay.
to get to that.
See, that makes more sense than this.
But then you wouldn't have slept.
But you would have, because you would have gone to sleep and then teleport to a time when you
Like
were
go
awake.
to sleep 10 years in the future and then come back to now.
Sure, yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Just have a year of permanent sleep, and every time we want to rest, just time travel a
That's
little
so
bit.
dumb.
It just takes a little bit off that year of rest.
You save like 2 gold when you're buying in bulk. You buy a year-long subscription to this inn.
I'm just thinking.
Phelan says, I don't understand what this is going to provide. If we're talking to Nyx today, trying to kill Dreven is not going to solve our problem. He's the only one that knows where my husband is, and we can't just kill him.
But this might give us leverage. We don't know why he was banished from the Hells.
Alright, well,
You were the one that said we should find more leverage than just kill him.
Well, I will be watching from a distance. If Nyx sees me, he will try to kill me on sight, and I don't want to have him kill you.
Just tell him to stop.
But if you're just gonna kill us,
I'm
then
trying-
Why even work with us now?
You get the point.
I'm trying not to use my powers.
Oh.
I'm just trying to find, leverage. Because I don't think convincing an immortal devil to give you your husband is ever gonna work.
Because it won't.
Alright.
It's really funny, because the person who knows what we have to do is standing next to you.
Who? Adoris?
A Taurus.
He says, I wasn't given every detail. I would have to... I would need a book the size of a statue to be able to understand everything that we had to go through for so far, and I'm sure we're not even close to done. I'm hoping we're close to done.
I've just learned over the years that more information's never a bad thing.
That is true. Well, let's hope he has the information we need.
Let's hope so. That'd be a really short conversation if you didn't.
Yeah.
He did say he'd meet you. I'd assume he has something to say.
You need to say about assuming.
I don't actually. What do they say about it?
I'm trying to figure it out too. There's something there, I think. I just gotta work out the kinks, Something about you and me, I think. It'd be really funny.
Alright, so what are you guys doing to start out the day? 'Cause he just said
Do we get a time?
he just said meet me tomorrow morning. I don't know. Or just meet me in Fane Tree tomorrow morning.
I'm gonna make myself breakfast. I don't have food here. I'm gonna go find food to eat for breakfast.
Are any of the? Can I go check to see if any magic shops are open? Or more,
yes,
more
there are.
accurately, like an armory for a weapon shop.
I'll go with you.
Blacksmith.
Yeah, Backstories. Yeah.
Yes, there is.
Those words.
Oh,
Show me about door.
which house do we? This doesn't matter right now. Yeah, you two head to a blacksmith. And this like muscular, he's like this muscular satyr man. He's just like, hello there. How can I help you?
Yes, I need to get rid of some things, and I want to get something new.
What is it?
I wanna exchange this small +1, this long sword of warning, and the shield +1. And I have money that doesn't cover, but I want to buy a ball of warning.
Oh, well, these would be more for the
I guess.
magic shop. If you'd like any sort of just generic weapons, I can help you with that. But
Then I'll go to the magic shop.
magic shop. No worries.
Sorry about that.
No problem. Yeah, so you can just ask the magic shop owner that same question. And what is it? There's the long sword of warning,
maul +1, and shield +1.
shield +1. Okay, wow. Okay, that would be. He says, "Well, you could just give me 2 of those, and I can get you a maul of warning. I can give you back maybe 250 if you give me all 3."
Yeah, let's do that.
The 250 back and the maul.
Yeah.
All right. He heads to the back and gets you this maul of warning, and then, yeah, you gain 250 gold as well. Simple, straightforward.
Easy math.
Easy math. Drew, which one of these houses do you want to be yours?
Oh!
I just realized we never put it on the map. I'll tell you if there's already something there, but most of them there's not.
I mean, that's the temple, right?
Yep, that's the temple.
Can I just go with the little guy on the river over there?
This guy?
Other side of the river. That one.
That one. Let's see. Yeah. Double-decker house.
So I'm
Nice. We now know where Mart's house is.
But he has all of them. I just don't think they're all on there.
Nero, what are you doing with Falgor?
I was just joining him.
Just joining him.
I was just joining him.
He doesn't need
Accompanying.
food.
No, I ate at my castle, man.
Yeah,
I ate before I
I had
left.
a royal breakfast.
Yeah. You know how they have continental breakfasts? I had like a continent-sized breakfast. You know?
So, what? After you guys get some food, you probably catch up and get some food as well.
Yeah, get some food, and then I don't know. While we wait, I'll attune to the Maul of Warning.
Okay.
I would
Anything in
probably just go to the town hall and wait.
Yeah. Alright.
I don't know where he's gonna meet us, but I feel like that's a good spot to.
Alright. And I'm assuming you two just joining him probably.
Yeah.
Oh, once Nero joins me, I'm gonna give him something. I'm gonna give him the Stormglass Shard.
Nice right hook.
A nice right hook. You
Heal you for 2 health.
Hey, it would do 0 damage. It wouldn't heal him.
It'd be close.
It'd be close. A Stormglass Shard.
Ah.
It
Okay.
was helpful for the 30 seconds we were in the wind, but we're not in the wind right now. And it'll be more helpful for you in the meantime.
Okay, so you guys head towards town hall.
Bless you.
Yeah, I got something stuck in my throat.
He knows CPR.
I am CPR first aid certified.
Good.
I'm also certified to teach it as well, so.
He can teach Silas to do CPR on you.
Yeah, hey, I can
By
use it as an
practicing on
example. Yeah. No, you're going too fast, Silas. Okay, do you hear his ribs cracking yet? No? Then you're not going deep enough. His ribs must crack. Come on.
So you got Free Agent with you, and
Good side.
Phelan and Ataurus that are just sort of like hiding around by the buildings, just watching. You then see the glint of Nyx's armor as he's walking towards you. As you see his swords behind
He has
him.
background music as he walks.
As he's
It's
walking
it's just an aura of background music.
Everyone stands at a halt, shocked to see Nyx in town, and like they seem like excited and like just at peace. Like they're like, oh, we're safe now. Like if anything happened right now, we're safe.
or there's the other option. Why does
Yeah.
he need to be here?
Yeah.
This
All
is the safest we've ever been.
All the crime is just like.
There's someone pickpocketing. Looks over.
You see Nyx is actually holding this head in his hands as he's walking towards you. He tosses it just on the ground towards you guys. This dark-haired humanoid with sable skin as cold and hard as iron. He tosses it on the ground and holy cow, this is loud.
Well, he got closer.
He got
What you got there? Whose head is that?
I'm hoping that's actually Despater this time. You guys can have that. I've got like 30 more in my house.
Oh,
So,
I like you.
what has Gurkad been up to since we last met?
Honestly, I don't know. We've kept our distance from him. Because we didn't want to confront him.
Okay.
Do we think he's joined a group with the? We thought he joined with the future people, right?
I don't know if he has. He might have.
So, what'd you call me here for then?
Why did you banish him?
Still too.
What?
My goodness. Okay. You just... Well... Frankly... There isn't a good reason. Gurkad was one of the many, many devils that wanted to rule Avernus. He trained and prepared himself for a very long time. Finally, he had the perfect opportunity to try to take the throne. Unfortunately for him, I have faced many before, and he was a pretty pathetic attempt. He was honestly just upsettingly weak. That I think it just came from boredom. I had killed so many before him, and there wasn't much he could do, so I just realized how boring things had gotten, so I figured banishing him would be fun. Making sure he could never rule the plane that he fought so hard for his entire life. Just banish him and never let him return. Oh, it still makes me laugh every once in a while. But I banished him using this simple, weird way, and figured it would just be well, when I realized that I'd banished him to the material plane, I kept finding him here and there, kept killing him, and it was fun. He brought me something to do while I was in town. I realized that the way I banished him made him keep coming back on this plane of existence. But he was nothing special, and I still don't think he is. He seems stronger than he did, obviously, as he didn't die in one hit last time I fought him. But it was somewhat like a game of hide and seek for me. Well, that was, I don't know, years passed by of playing cat and mouse, and I got bored of that again too, so I set my eyes on something more important.
A leader of another layer of the hells.
Yes.
Hence
Yes.
I
Asmodeus.
picked up on that one right away.
If Asmodeus won't let me just rule Avernus, I will get to him one layer at a time. It's been many years, though, dealing with Dis. He has so many thralls just at his heel that he just keeps throwing out there, like, I'm assuming this one. This one was much stronger than the last, though, so he did a good job picking. If it was him, that'd be frankly funny.
You keep this.
bag of holding.
Well, I don't know. I have other things that I'm handling right now, so I know helping you guys in this endeavor, trying to give you any sort of information you might need would be nice, but I don't know, what all do you...
Can you walk me through the magic you used?
It was it's a simple, modified type of the regular banishment casting of it, but there's a specific plant that embodies the direct opposite of the Nine Hells. It's a plant in the Mount Olympus, or also known as Arborea. It is the complete opposite end of the spectrum on the cosmology. So I figured it would be, it was somewhat of a theory too. So I figured testing this out on him, seeing if it was possible to banish someone and keep them banished, would be useful information. And it worked a little too well. There's
Worked well.
Yeah, it's a plant called Dictamnus albus, a burning bush. I'm assuming it's possible to do the spell in reverse, but using the counterpart from the Nine Hells. It's a plant called the Ashvane Shrike, but it's one of the limited plants that actually have greenery in the Nine Hells. Well, if you could call it greenery. It's more reddish brown. Looks like it's burnt, but it's perfectly fine. I mean, I have something. I'm heading to a location where the Ashvane Strike is, but if you gave me a week or two, I could bring some back to Fane Tree and leave it with someone here, so you could pick it up if you need it.
That would be phenomenal. What do you think, Phrygian?
Agent's just like, he's been like sweating this whole time, just
What, the man who's going around killing the leader of the second layer of the Nine Hells is intimidating you?
I think I could make that work. How did you use the banishment spell? Well, no, I can figure that all out. No worry.
and Nyx is just, no, it's fine. It's well, I could sort of write it down and give that to you as well.
That'd be nice.
I wouldn't recommend you trying to go finding it right. You attempting to go find it yourselves right now, as the Hells are agitated, to say the least, after the stunts I just pulled. Yes.
I can tell why.
Oh no. Well, appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
What's been his whole shtick? I feel bad that he's been causing you guys a struggle.
Honestly, I don't know. That's the problem.
What do you mean?
I don't know what his whole shtick is. I don't know what his end goal is. I don't think any of us do.
Yeah,
Not
no.
really.
Well, what has he been?
He's been.
Because you called me in a panic last time.
Oh yeah.
He was going to kill you.
He's been mining for Orsolin gems. He's been using slaves on this continent, which is why we stepped in to stop the slavery. And then he was there. Yeah, we fought. Do you know Phelan Radrath?
Yes.
We killed her. Her son came, took her corpse, and then Girakat showed up, and that's when we called you. In a panic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Why'd he show up? Because
Because he was working with
He
the
was
slavers.
the head of the group.
And he was
more or
mad
less.
that we, stopped the slavery.
It seems like he's after Orsolin gems for who knows what reason.
Yes.
And I don't know how much you know about them. I don't want to assume you know nothing or that you know everything. But
Well. Sorry that I caused all this strife for you. He like just pulls out a little bag. He's like, these aren't good or bad, but here you go.
oh no.
When I just did.
Oh no! I think I know what you just got.
I do too.
If you could maybe hold on to those for a little bit, and or at least keep one on hand. Sometimes they could be handy in a pinch. I've had many that have caused a lot of help and a lot of problems. But
Oh, that's what they are.
Snake.
No, he forgot that one. He has it. He just doesn't know he has it.
oh yeah, I forgot.
That's right, because
He had to forget something, and that's what he forgot.
Yeah, he gave up a memory to the
Yeah.
goddess of memories. He just. Well, I'll get you this plant and the casting of it. Hopefully, it'll be of some use to you. Yet again, I am sorry that my enjoyment caused problems for others, as he, not just you, he head slaver.
Something.
Well, I gotta get back to it. So,
He sounds like
Good
you
luck.
do. Best of
I
luck.
hope that was really him this time.
I do too. One less head to cut.
Well, good luck to you, and
As he's walking away, I'll guidance him.
the next minute.
Get your arm
Thanks.
cut off.
Yeah.
Don't touch me, slap.
You cast a spell. you fool.
Yeah, how much damage? 400. Oh, Nero's dead.
And then he just starts walking off towards, other side of the city.
Well, now
That man is killing leaders of hells for
I peek into
fun.
the bag. How many scones are there?
There are 4 blueberry scones.
I'm just gonna
Or
stare
actually
at
5.
Just 7
5?
heads.
There's 5. Huh?
Fair enough.
Yes. You can make a
I-
religion check.
24.
It looks like Dispater, the literal leader of.
It looks
Dis.
like Dispater, the leader of Dis.
Do you need a decoration for your house?
That's what I was thinking, but first I want to figure out a way to make it not decay.
Yeah, I'll put it back in here for now.
Thanks. Also, what a great negotiation tactic. Look what we did.
Yeah, I look like this guy. You know who this is?
You know who this is? Not anymore.
We can't claim that we did it. We can just ask if they want to end up like him. They'll assume that we did it, but we can't take Nick's
Just not
story.
lying.
Yeah, it's not lying. If we have it, we can use it. You gonna eat the scone?
What? Oh.
This guy. Yeah. Just taking your actual food.
I'm taking your actual numbers.
Not even asking. Just,
I ripped off the tear spring, and it's like just above the
oh,
beer
I
bubble.
hate that.
Oof. 28.
Oh. I was pulling up Google Doc and it said no internet. I was gonna play the dinosaur game for a second.
Oh.
What is it?
28.
28.
I'm not keep checking.
Hey, this was never gotten,
Ooh.
even in the last campaign.
Well, that means it's not +2 to intelligence,
No,
unfortunately.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy.
You got this. Just get an 11 and get your strength back. Yeah.
Choose a color.
Oh no.
Purple.
That's what I would choose.
That's my favorite color.
That's my favorite
therefore,
color.
it is Marth's favorite color.
All right.
So, something.
Let me find this.
If that's Marth's favorite color, Nero's favorite color would be yellow. That's my second favorite color.
What? Because we can't have the same favorite color?
No.
Maybe that's why we're friends. Because we're the same favorite
Oh,
color.
you and me, yeah, but
I'm not even Nero's friend anymore? Oh, no.
wait, what? Nero exists?
I think you cocked it.
Yeah.
That time you didn't.
No.
Okay.
He doesn't know how to.
No, it's just there's a lot of options here, but I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, this makes the most sense. Oh, come on. What was yours now?
57.
57.
I ate one too.
Okay.
Yep.
I already rolled.
Oh, okay.
I don't trust those anymore.
Plus 1,000 strength.
It giveth and it taketh away. It do a lot of taking, but
Yeah.
It can do a lot of giveth.
it can also giveth.
Probably should have pulled up your guys' magic items, but 57.
Please be good.
also not gotten.
Oh.
Wait,
wow.
no, it was.
Oh.
I was reading the wrong one.
Choose a creature. Gear cat.
That's what I would do too.
You see, your shoes change into this other pair of shoes.
Fancy.
These shoes look like they're all one piece of material,
Oh, got fancy shoes.
as they're like very flexible
Oh.
and very breathable.
Oh, this is nice.
Nice pair of tennis shoes.
Yeah, new tennies.
And Marth, you guys see when Marth eats his skin turns slightly more purple than it already was. And you gain a breath weapon of an amethyst dragon.
Oh, wow.
So
you,
you have force damage. I believe
Alright.
3d10 is what
Yeah.
you have. Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah.
So
cool.
3d10
I rolled-
and it doesn't state how many uses. I gotta find that again.
Martha, are these shoes magical?
I rolled a 53.
53, close. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Name a creature.
Name a This would be hilarious because he doesn't know.
He does not.
Okay.
Is it a cone or a line?
Well, I gotta find that in a second.
Got it. That's fine. Is it just the one like from the?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, just try to find it from the.
I can do that.
Yeah, you've got that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking yours is yet again kind of hard to know.
So I have one that it's probably happened and you didn't catch, and this one is another
I
one.
don't
Well,
think it's come up.
Well, you said
No.
you think it came up as soon as that happened. Last time, like the one that you, the hidden one, like
No,
I ate it and then like 5 or something minutes later, you said like I think it might have come up, but I missed it.
No,
I don't know.
I really don't know. But this one is a lot sooner.
Sooner.
So as you guys all eat these, what are you guys doing?
Flex my shoes.
We go back to explain what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we go to our
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Who were you speaking to specifically when you said that?
Oh, probably talking to Marth.
Yeah. Okay. So now Marth is permanently under the charm person spell for you. So you have advantage on charisma checks on Marth specifically.
Oh, Velgor.
Do you want the filter of love?
He doesn't need it.
Great. All right, so you got two left for scones.
Yep.
You should write that down. if
Yep,
you
I
have
have
it.
it marked in here.
Cool.
Probably for the two that aren't here.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's important.
Oh, as a friendly acquaintance. Got it.
Yeah. So he's just slightly more friendly to you. Okay.
I've just been silent and talking to your cat.
Not say a single word until we confront him.
Just he's my friend, guys.
No, we can't kill him.
No, it would be the other way around. He can't kill us.
You guys want to kill me? That's so sad. I thought we were friends. What?
It's a number of uses equal to proficiency bonus.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus one.
Makes sense.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's good job. Congrats. Good for you. Really great.
What?
What?
So what's your guys' plan now?
Find Phelan.
Yeah, I
Go
do.
talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. they're just right off to the side. And
Oh,
Well,
I'm
how
gonna
that?
pull out the head.
Yes, I saw.
And
I listened in a little bit. What's the plan from there? Because I don't want to wait 2 weeks to just go speak with him.
Well, we don't know where he is. We have other stuff we have to do.
Yeah.
unless you have a lead that we don't
And
have.
Until we're actually potentially able to free him from this banishment, we still have no leverage.
No way to kill him, even if we had the leverage.
We could probably convince him that we have the leverage already.
Maybe this head will do some convincing.
Why? We didn't do it.
He doesn't know that. Maybe he does, because he.
Maybe you can
is.
sense the aura of Nyx off of the head.
Yeah. Does Nyx give off like a smell aura?
He had his own background music.
he's like the fish.
Yes.
It's yeah. Interesting.
He's our plane's version of Itch the Clock.
How does one acquire a background track like that?
Go kill leaders of the 9 hells for fun.
Is there an easier way?
Well, Phelan has a theory.
Go make deals with devils.
I did it once and it didn't work that well for me. All I got was more angry.
Well, I believe we could convince him to do something, because just threatening him is always...
I don't think threatening
he's not
him's the
good at threatening.
best option, but do you know why he wants the Ursuline gems?
No, never cared to ask. I just wanted my husband back. Not back, you know.
Wanted him to begin with.
What? Because I'm just guessing here. If he's using the Ursuline gems to go back in time to fight Nyx back then, so he's never banished,
Maybe.
That makes
Makes some semblance of sense.
and it'd be a much stronger version of Kirkat.
What was that? There was a vampire man that you traveled with who was aggressively very angry at me.
Yep.
Why? Did that have something to do with it?
I'm trying to roll a history.
That's right.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you guys can roll history.
19.
I almost got a 19. 28.
I was proud.
Good intelligence.
I almost rolled a 19.
Okay. It's like, oh, I almost beat Nyx for one. Or not Nyx.
Don't worry, guys. I rolled a 7.
You remember.
I'm trying to remember what all information he gave you guys. Because he said that something he was defending Phelan was after. Or something of that sort. Yeah, do you guys have it in notes? Because I don't want to share.
I'm
too
going
much.
back
can't
and
remember-
looking. I just don't remember when to look. That's the problem.
There was Mumbo number 6, so it was
After us.
30 something.
I think with 31, if I had to guess. I think, because
It
I
was way too early.
31, I think 30 or 31, because I have some notes about them
Yeah,
talking.
expiration date
um,
was 31.
I don't have his name or anything that he shared. I just have some stuff about after we killed
His
Fear.
name's Cassius.
Yeah, I don't even have that on here, so.
And suck us out.
Okay, so he was in a fight with us. That means he would have told us why he was fighting before this.
He can control F with his name.
Guess.
Yeah, I have like all of his lore written down, but I don't remember what all he told you. Shoot.
I only have it written down in this combat.
What about 31? Nope. Okay. Yeah.
Well-
No, it searches the entire thing.
Oh,
So.
okay.
Oh, that's probably
You
why.
met him in...
Because he spelled the name differently as well.
You spelled it with a K?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because his name's spelled with a K.
Yeah.
No, that's the only time I would have done it.
Huh.
So, well,
Why don't I have notes from session 29?
that was not when you talked to him, though. So it would be 25? Wait, I can just... Oh, duh. It's pretty simple. 22 was when you met him. Oh, wait, no, that was Hands of the Past when you saw him stab or killing people or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But 25 is when you met him.
25 is when we met.
They spoke with you. Yeah, you talked to him about Phelan. He mentioned... he mentioned the Dread Templars, and that
That's what it
Phelan
was.
is trying to release them.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, now that you mention it.
That's all I remember him talking to. And I didn't write anything else down, so...
Okay. Yeah, and then 26 was the traitor. You guys brought him all the way to Old Bay, and then he was trapped there in Old Bay with you for a day. And then you left him in Garaka again when you said, we're not dealing with this right now, we'll come get you when we need you. And he's like, fine. And then he came back in 30.
Yep.
When you rallied the troops. A lot of lore there to try to sift
You
through.
can give us all the lore if you want to.
No.
Oh.
No, because we haven't earned it yet.
Our characters haven't earned it. We earned it.
So yeah, Cassius was saying that she was trying to release the...
Cassius was telling us about you wanting to release the Dread Templars. And they sounded bad enough.
Dread Templars?
Yep.
I've only heard of them
Same.
and I probably have heard as much as you've heard. I don't know anything about releasing Dread Templars.
That's what we were told. And when we wanted to kill you, we were accepting any help to do that, so the reason kind of didn't matter.
Yeah, it was more of the mission that mattered more.
The fact that he wouldn't listen to you and wanted to kill you, that checked all the boxes we needed.
Yeah, it was pretty much all we were looking for. It was a short list of resume. Won't kill us. Once her dead.
Immune to her charm.
Immune to her charm.
Yes. Well, sorry to say, I don't know what he's talking about. Maybe that has something to do with Dreven.
Maybe that's more of what Dreven's after, I don't know.
Although, why is Cassius believing that we were after them to begin with? I had never once mentioned the Dread Templars in his... Well, maybe it's the future?
Do you know him?
No,
Oh.
not really. I mean, beyond him showing up in inconvenient times and trying to kill us over and over. Not very well.
Well, I mean, we could go to Garaka and find out. I don't think he'd be happy to see you alive, though.
Or us with you, but
Not at all.
Yeah, or us with you.
Well, that is another option. I just really believe we can just talk this out. He doesn't just try to kill us on the go. Drebin doesn't just try to kill us. He is a man of the law, or whatever it's... He's a man of just politics and making deals.
Well, do you know where he is?
I'd assume his former employee has a way to contact him. Or just the sending spell. Simple as that. See if he'll even meet with us.
That's an idea. I don't like it, but that's an
I don't
idea.
like it either.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'd rather go after our future problem.
I would too.
But that doesn't involve them.
Yeah. Too many problems for us to solve.
Yeah.
It
Again,
really is.
only adventures.
It's really a problem.
I think our hesitation comes from the fact that every time we've seen him, we've been completely helpless to stand against him. So how can you guarantee that doesn't just happen to us again?
Well, we have many teleportation ways and time travel, if need be. We have more manpower together than apart. If we're not trying to just kill... say we do get this ash veil, something, whatever it's called, ash thingy.
Ashvane, Shrike?
Say we get that. We solve how to banish him again. What is the goal from there? Do we have to banish him to the Nine Hells and then go to the Nine Hells and kill him there? And try to... That's his home turf. He's probably stronger there than he is here. I just don't think these are great ideas right now. I think just... He is a man of morals. Or, well, not...
No, he's not.
Well, he has... a man of a code. He has code.
Yep.
Whatever the words are. My goodness, I don't have any words today.
He has a
He has a
moral
code.
code.
It's just not
actually moral.
So he has a code. So he's not just going to kill us just to kill us, especially if we meet somewhere public. Because he is a public face, isn't he? For the most part.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mostly.
Where's Tubron when you need him?
Where's the man who worked for him?
Tubron's just ordering an omelet at a diner. Right?
What's taking so
They ran out of eggs.
Egg price is too high.
Oh, it's shoes. So he's Tilron's day.
Oh. He's sleeping, that's what's happening.
He's specifically Tilron just to be eating an omelet elsewhere. I don't know why.
Well, I really don't. I feel like this is gonna go poorly.
Both options are pretty terrible. We don't have the manpower to kill him,
Yep.
and he's not always the easiest to talk to. But
Phrygian, remind us why you're going after him.
he hired me to solve how to unbanish Girikad, and then well, actually, I don't think I knew that. No, it was Drevin that Drevin hired me. I was just put in a little laboratory to just work on this problem and try to solve how to unbanish a devil, and then he kept me there. I couldn't leave.
So could we use the, oh hey, we can unbanish you if you give us her husband as a bargaining chip?
As a trade.
As a trade?
It's a good trade.
If that's actually what he had.
Probably.
I think the problem we're running into is we don't know what he's actually after.
Yeah.
We can't get leverage until we know what he wants.
And we can't know what he wants unless we talk to him.
I'm on her side now.
Alright, you cast sending.
Hey, Mom, can you do me a favor, please?
No.
You could
Alright.
make an orb and give it to him.
You're the wrong one to ask. I don't have to be friendly with you.
Correct. Could you control your man here?
What are you talking about?
I will
He's
breathe on
charmed.
you.
Mark, you don't have to listen to him.
I know that. We've been friends long enough. I'd put him in a closet.
Okay, that's a good point.
We've bonded over trauma. That's why we can talk to each other that way.
Could you ask him to make a sending spell, or make the orb for you or I to do it? Please and thank you.
I'll contact him.
What are we...
I have the sending spell as
So,
well.
is that something you could do for me?
She can do it.
What are you gonna tell him?
I don't know. That's what we need to talk through.
You up?
You up?
Say we'd like to just meet.
Yeah, we gotta talk.
My dearest Kira. My dearest Trevor.
Do we have a specific place we want to meet him? Or just have him set up a place? I'd assume
Definitely not have him.
I'd assume if he's in Telflon, we could set a place there.
There's a very nice park in Telflon. We could meet him at.
Open place somewhere. I guess Telflon works.
Alright. Well, I'll send the message. And she casts the spell. And just says, well, as she's about to cast it, she's like, well, do I mention we all would like to speak with him? I think it'd be better, I think it'd be less of a shock to just tell him up front that we're all
It
wanting to
might
talk.
make him less aggressive when he sees us.
Yeah.
It will make him less aggressive, I think.
Yeah, alright. So she says, Drevin, I'm with the Royal Misfits, and we would like to talk. If you're able or willing, meet us at the blank park, whatever park it is. I don't
That's my
remember.
favorite name. Park.
Townline Park.
What?
Townline Park.
Townline Park? Is that an actual park name? I
No
just
clue.
said?
I just had the word townline in
okay.
my
We're
head.
adding another park, Silas. We've done it before.
Let me put. Oh, I don't have a. Oh yeah, that's why. Telflon doesn't have a map that has like details to it. It's just a map. So Townline Park. I just gotta write down. We got a
It's
Townline
in the
Park
middle
now.
of the city. How about that?
Ah, crap.
Right on the river.
No.
Right
no.
in the middle.
Townline
Right on the river.
Park.
Hey, we've added a park before.
Yep.
We evicted some people to add a park.
More.
More. A park in Telflon. Okay.
That's convenient.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my gosh. Anywho, she contacts him and she says he did respond.
Oh.
He said he's willing to meet there tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Tomorrow. Well, cheerio.
Free agent says, "Can I go back to the place, or just back?"
We could drop
home?"
you off on the way.
Yeah, I'd rather stay.
Right?
I'd rather stay there than
Yeah.
talk with Trevin.
That's fair.
I still think he's out to kill me.
He probably is.
Yo, remind me why.
Well, because I escaped his little cage that he set me in with that bone golem. You guys freed me and I just ran
that's
away.
Right. Yeah, we freed him.
We freed him. Yes, we
The
did.
bone golem couldn't hit me.
I tried escaping. I don't know how you guys didn't get hit by that guy.
He's a chrono wizard.
It literally was unable to can.
Time magic, you know?
I just
Wow.
moonwalked my way out of the way. I don't know.
I even tried to use the mislead spell and walk by invisibly, but he just hit me anyways.
Just be better, I guess.
Rude.
Getting good.
You've grown so much since then, so maybe if now we're there.
His confidence.
Yeah. It's all about the confidence.
I knew the golem wouldn't hit me, and I didn't get hit.
You were
Wow.
we were hoping it wasn't going to, and it hit you. I think you're right. The confidence.
Yeah.
Alright, well, yeah. Drevin tried to he kept sending people to kill me because I escaped his thing, and then I realized that they might be connected somehow, and so I just kept at it, and so then it was more of a threat, I think. Alright, let's go back.
Yeah, let's do that.
Are we leaving now?
Unless you have something else you need to get done first.
Yeah. I want to go to I don't even know what kind of store I would go to. See if I can freeze that in time so it doesn't decompose.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah.
And then I can put it up as a decoration.
Friedan just says, I think Lox made something for that. It's called a fridge.
But I want people to be able to see it.
Ah. Well, there might be something here.
Can you make like a glass fridge? Like a chamber of some kind?
I think Lox could do it. I don't know. He's pretty brilliant.
We'll see if we can make like a fridge chamber.
Okay. Before we leave, I'm gonna ask someone a question real quick.
I'm gonna cast Sending to Cassius.
Oh.
Hey,
Okay.
Cassius, we need to talk about Phelan again. Can you meet in Telflom tomorrow?
You're alive. I cannot get to Telflom in time. If you want to speak with me, come to Goraka.
Alright, we're gonna have to go to Karaka
I'm
after.
glad you're alive.
We're gonna have to fast travel after we meet with Drevin to Karaka.
So, traveling to Friedan,
Yeah.
drop off Friedan.
Regent,
And
go
then-
inside, talk quick to Lox.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got a weird question for you.
Okay.
I have a trophy that I want mounted somewhere, but it might decompose, and I'd love it if it didn't do that. Is that possible?
Okay.
Can you show him?
Oh yeah.
Oh, a head.
Tell him whose head.
It's Dispater's head.
Friedan's just like, that was Nyx that did that. Oh,
You don't tell him
sorry.
that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot.
He just says, well, like you want to be able to see it
Yep.
on a glass stand or something?
That'd be great, yeah. I want to be able to display it, but I also don't want it to, deteriorate like heads do.
I think I could maybe solve something like that if I had some Orslin gems. We could make basically like a time stasis chamber.
Alright, we've got a new goal.
Hey, Phelan.
I'm not giving you Orslin gems just to mount a head on a wall.
They're very difficult to come across. And and then
Alright, I'll keep that in mind, Emporiamus.
Lock.
Tim.
It's Tim
Tim
Boreum.
Emporiamus. This is Tim. My student. Tim.
Yeah, I tried to time travel like a week ago, technically. And I woke up the next day, decades ago, and now it's today.
So
Yeah.
Tim that's a student doesn't exist anymore.
Right there.
Yeah,
Because he's decades older.
I pulled a Gaius.
Yep.
Ah.
accidentally.
Yeah, this is Tim.
Oh. Thanks.
I've been trying to solve time travel ever since, just to get back. I don't
Now we're
know.
making leaps and bounds.
Well, now you're back.
I time traveled while I was sleeping. Why couldn't I have?
He doesn't even know how he did it, just like I don't know how I did it.
It's impressive.
Is that just a common... Maybe that's how it works.
That's one of the ways to make it work. You can't know what you're doing.
That's how you went through the jungle temple.
Yeah.
You didn't know where you were going, you just kept going.
No. You gotta understand the basics of time, but not how to time travel. Then, time travel.
We solved it!
Now you can never do it again.
Darn it! No!
We're fools.
After all this time! Locke says, well, I could take the head and put it in a fridge in the meantime, so it doesn't decompose
I'm okay with
enough.
that. I just thought it was hilarious when he put Dissipator's head on the ground, and within milliseconds I recognized what it was.
You had context clues.
I just know the lore so much that when you said Dissipator, I was like, wait a minute.
Alright, well, we're gonna go meet with the devil.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck.
Thanks. Hopefully we don't need it.
Hopefully.
If you don't hear from us, we'll be back eventually.
Wow.
Who knows how long it'll have been for us, but we'll be back eventually.
Fair.
Just keep working until you're done.
Hillhawk just says,
Well, am I getting paid at some point?
Yeah, when are you gonna pay the man?
Oh, how much I owe you, Hillhawk?
I don't remember.
Well, the agreed upon price was $200 a day.
I don't think that was it. Let me see. What do we write?
So, pay the man.
Darn it. Where did it?
we're getting so far in this
You
campaign,
better,
it's so
you
hard
better
to
not
find
say that you don't
information.
have the money, because I know you do, because I gave it to you. Don't lie to your servant.
He says my servant. He's a subject.
Ah, right.
There's a difference.
Uh-huh.
I respect subjects.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why it wants to create a city of servants.
No?
You were kind of close with 200. It's 20 a day.
Oh, darn it.
Just skipped it.
So how many days has it been?
A lot.
That was.
Because we spent a month training.
Yeah.
That was back in February. And it's.
May 6th.
Yeah, it's May 6th.
Nice.
Pay the man.
So.
Once I calculate the total, give me a second.
Yeah, you want to pull up
That's at
a
least-
calculator? I gotta find what.
That's at least
exact date it is.
120 gold,
Okay, that's 20 times 30.
right?
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm doing math horribly wrong
28
here.
days in February.
It is at least 120 gold. You're not wrong.
I mean 12. I meant 1200.
It's at least 120 gold. That is a true
That
statement.
is a true. Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
Very true.
I meant to add a 0 to that.
It's been at least a day.
That's like us guessing how many people were at the concert. At least 4.
There's at least 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4.
So February 10th to May 6th.
Remember, February only has 28 days. Unless it's a leap year.
Is this a leap
I
year,
don't
Silas?
remember. Let me see.
82?
Are we?
So.
this is.
This might be-
This is the content that you subscribe
82
to.
would not be a leap year.
No.
82 would not be because it's every 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
82.
It was
Yeah.
83.
It's not. Yeah.
Huh?
80, it's 83.
Oh, yeah, definitely not a leap year.
Yeah, not even a chance for it to be.
Yeah.
Literally no chance.
Yeah, no
So
shot.
it's 28 days.
February 10th. So that's 20. Or no.
That's
1, 2,
18.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yes.
86 days times 20.
1720.
Oh, that's not too bad. I expected a lot more.
I'll stall at the 1720.
Okay, I gotta write that down.
Can I get a receipt?
Hold on.
I'm gonna expense this out.
Of course you are. You're going to make other subjects pay for it. What happened to giving your money away to the new city, huh?
Well, we haven't launched
Yeah.
the new city project yet, so we just have to wait. I guess I would have talked to Trillius about that if I was there.
It's wait no, it's May 5th.
May 5th I thought was the day we.
It's Cinco de Mayo.
The day we arrived, and then we played Worm War at night on May 5th. So it would be
No,
May 6th.
it was the 4th that you got to faint.
Oh,
pain tree.
okay. No,
And then
sorry.
it's
1700 even.
Well, I give him 20 more to pay for the day.
I have in here that it was May 5th. That was the last thing I wrote on there. So I was guessing that was the day that we were playing Worm War. So the next day would be May 6th.
No, yeah, May 4th. You were in Freedom midday on May 4th, and then
We didn't even
Oh,
celebrate
yeah,
Cinco de
then
Mayo.
Pain Tree was May 4th.
Is Mexico canon?
Yeah, okay.
know that's Roman
Now that
Empire
I
existed
scroll
at one
up
point.
on my notes, I see
Oh.
May 4th. and then the events that were happening that day.
Yes, I see.
Yep. Okay.
Yes, and you've also fed your sword.
Yes,
for this week.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just, so did you pay for tomorrow?
I paid for the rest of today.
Because the rest of today would equal out
Just
to
the
be
17.
17.
Oh, in that case, I paid for tomorrow.
Okay.
I also don't want to add the 20 back to my.
Yeah, I
That's
see.
It's too hard to add
too much
20 back
work.
in.
Yeah,
So
I see.
He's paying for May 6th.
It's an advance. 20 gold advance.
Okay. Through May 6th. Alright. We've written it down now.
Let's go.
This is ridiculous. 20 GP per.
Man, we really got to steal with 20 a day.
I know,
did,
that's pretty
actually,
good. Well, to him it's also pretty good. It's like 20 gold is
One spell.
still pretty decent money.
I mean, for normal people, 20 gold a day, that's insane.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, no, that's pretty.
It's pretty lucrative.
Well, so 1 gold is basically like $10 if you're kind of calculating. So he is underpaid quite a bit because he's only making 200 a day. Well, no,
That's
that's a lot. 'cause-
pretty decent.
Well,
yeah.
24 hours. Yeah.
That's a K
Yeah,
a
no,
week.
that's that's good.
$200 a day to cast a spell, and that's all he's
Yeah.
required to do.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
pretty good.
actually a
That's
pretty
really
deal.
good.
That's
really
like
good.
my job saying I have to make 1 call a week.
Yeah.
I guess 1 call a day.
One call a day.
How many hours does it take to work? He's getting what, $200.
6 seconds to work.
$200.
It takes
6 seconds. So
So he's making.
if you want to calculate hours, 200 times 10. That's
We just
$2,000 an hour.
we just made our audience go through me counting how many days he's been working, and now we're gonna calculate his hourly
No,
wage.
it's
The Emperor Nero pays his people
it's
livable wages.
2,000 if it takes
More than a livable wage.
2,000.
Wait, no, 2,000. That's only a minute. Then you have to time.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
he's
100 and
he's making bank.
20.
Now, if he invests it correctly.
Yeah, because that means he made
117
$17.
$120,000 an hour. That's what he's making.
He
right
made
now.
$17,000 in the span of 4 months,
Yeah.
3 months,
Yeah.
5 whatever months.
If you ca-
83 days.
If we calculate it,
80.
if we calculate the $20 for 6 seconds, that's $120,000 an hour.
Are you serious? Wow, 20 gold a day is really. And you guys are saying you gotta steal.
We did.
But he's not really working that full hour, so it's not. But if you wanted to inflate it,
Yeah.
If he
That's
could cast
so
it every 6 seconds for an hour at 20 gold a day, he would be making a bank.
He's been making way more than you guys make.
But he is on call 24/7, 365.
Yeah. He is, because you're paying him that well, he is willing to do whatever you want. He's like, I'll do anything. Okay, well.
That's fun.
Then you guys fast travel to Telflon. And you make your way to, what do you call it? Townline Park.
well, we still have a day,
Good
don't
thing
we?
we don't have to meet here till tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you don't have to. So, what do you guys want to do?
I should probably talk to Antilius about the city idea.
You got a tattoo parlor here?
Oh, is there
Oh,
a
yeah,
tattoo parlor here?
Yeah.
It's your seat.
I'll let you know when I would think about it. I'm thinking through all the shops in my head, like, okay, let's see. Is there
Oh, the
one?
yes or no die.
Is there a tattoo parlor?
There should be.
Yes, there is.
Oh, yeah, I do remember one. It's
It's a
just
very
on the-
large city.
It's actually on the other side of the town over here.
Yeah, you go talk to Antrillius.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
kind of
go
want
get
to
tattoos.
go see what tattoos they have first, I think.
But you have to
You
talk
probably-
to the city.
Yeah, no, we should probably narrate what happened. Like, yeah, I was gonna say, oh, you could probably just have talked to him yesterday.
No, you
technically.
should narrate it.
But yeah, we gotta narrate it. Tattoo parlor. Teflon tattoo parlor. Okay,
That's the name of it. It's Teflon's Tattoo Parlor.
sure. Teflon tattoo parlor.
Teflon Tattoos.
So, you guys all head to the tattoo parlor?
Yep.
And what do you want?
+1 con.
+1 con. Oh boy. Why do I give so much?
There was that. I wanted to see if they have that protection that we were talking about before.
Ah, yes.
Protection or major
There's
protection?
major
the major
protection.
protection.
Which one did I need this? Simple.
I don't know. You tell me. Look at your stats, and if you can add +1 to them, what tattoos would be beneficial?
Strength. This is a joke. This is comedy.
All my stats are even right now, except for intelligence at 13.
I also.
that.
What con? I also look at the con one, I think. Depending on the price, I could do con and Riz.
Con is 2,500.
How much is the Riz one?
Riz is 2,200. Con is the only one that's 2,500. Everything else is 22.
Can I do both?
Yeah. I give too much away in campaigns. These should definitely be worth a little more, but maybe next campaign I'll fix it. Maybe.
I think it's perfectly priced.
With inflation.
Thankfully, you can only get one though. But
Oh, one of the tattoo. One. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
one
get
of
both,
each.
but only one of
Yeah.
each. Yeah.
yeah. So, but that's still insane. You can go up 6 total
6 total points.
Score.
Yeah.
for only. I'm doing more math again. We need to stop doing that.
The name of this session,
This session
should be
is just
something about math.
What are they called? On D&D Beyond?
They might not be on there.
You put
I
mine
should
on
know.
there, but that's because I got it as a tattoo.
Yes.
Yeah, I also
I should add
I also
that.
don't have my I couldn't find tattoos for my sword tattoos I got for my arms.
I still haven't stinking tweaked the.
Okay.
uh,
Yeah,
No,
I've been adding it to damage and whatnot mentally, but like
no,
I
I'm
was
talking
looking-
about. I haven't tweaked the
Oh.
scones. I need to put the scones on here.
it added a lot to your plate for that.
Yeah. I should have just had this open and ready. Major protection was. Oh, it's not on here. Here.
0. Yeah.
They are also out of.
I'm sorry, Velgor.
That is stupid.
Jeez.
Welcome. You can
I guess just it's a hot ticket item.
I
He's
can
like,
no longer
sorry,
be
man.
power killed.
It's a hot ticket item. I'm sorry. I don't know what to
They
tell
get
you.
him and it flies right onto someone's body.
Gosh, why is it so always sold out?
Well then I'll get strength and constitution.
Mm.
So
Okay.
that's what 45 total.
4,700. 22 and 25.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
47. Okay.
Oh yeah, your blueberry
1,000
scone
for
was,
intelligence.
your other blueberry scone was down in strength by 2. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You
That's
can
alright.
fix that problem.
I'm no longer power word killable. How can I fix that problem?
Your strength's -1, but 9.
Are we just
get
adding that
tattoo
to
and add
straight
1.
to the?
I'm fine
Are we just gonna add them straight to?
For now.
for now.
Okay.
If you click on the score, put other modifier 1, and then click off of it, it should change it.
I should really start buffing my strength more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oops, I rolled conscious.
A 16! Hey, good job. Good check.
Good check.
Good check.
If any-
Silvery barbs.
The intelligence improvement is on there,
Yeah.
but none of the other ones are.
Right, so bars. This is what I rolled now. Oh.
12. Oh, man.
You get
Okay.
the advantage, so don't really.
What's the plan now for the rest of the day?
I'm gonna go talk to
Still-
interns.
Well, how long does the tattoos take?
Oh yeah.
A
They
while.
do take a while.
They're not just instant, are
I
they?
forgot about that.
Because these aren't the attunement ones. These ones you hold.
What were they? I don't have it written down.
It was like 8 hours last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like-
Oh, it's just.
And
the
it was on the
2d4.
long side because his, which should have been longer, was on the short side.
Yep. 2 hours.
Yeah!
The bare minimum. Last time it was the maximum because it's 2d4.
Last time took 8 hours.
So these guys are efficient. They do each of yours and just. So 2 hours per. So 4 for you two.
I mean, he's not doing it 2 at a time.
Just ambidextrously.
Chat, can't be powered killing anymore. Let's go. We're going up in the world.
I'm gonna make a new power word kill that's 10th level.
Power word kill.
If you're under 2 health. If you're under 102 health. Dang it! No!
Do you have 101? 101.
Because it went up by 12. From 89.
We're at 101, baby. We're thriving out here. You're
Thriving.
catching up to me. This is dangerous.
Dude.
This is scary.
I'm about to surpass you.
Yeah. I gotta roll better.
Well, no, I mean it'll go back down, so don't worry about it. Alright, I'm chilling, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, wait. Can you copy spell scrolls into your spell book? Does it work that way?
Huh?
Like, can you take a spell scroll and copy the spell into your spell book?
That's usually the way that we do it.
Sweet.
What do you mean? Are you talking about? I mean, yeah, that's a confusing question because yes, we've done that way.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Never mind. It's gonna take a while. I don't know if I started or not. Or if I just don't sleep tonight. I might do that.
Although, well, I guess what are you asking? Because if you add it to your book, it's no longer like a scroll, so you can't just like use it on the go. You have to.
That's fine.
prepare
I want it in the spell book.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be able to use it more than just once.
Yeah, it's an actual spell in your book.
Yeah.
Unless it's not a wizard spell.
Oh, I think it is.
Okay.
Let me look.
Because yeah, only the wizard spells can actually be put in the book.
Sure is.
Cool. What spell?
Enfeebling curse.
Oh. Another one of the ones from the Wastelands.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't look at what it does. I want it to be a surprise.
Yeah, I don't remember.
A surprise master tool for later.
It's a homebrew one, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then of course the one in the
Have
bathroom.
them talk.
The one who needs to talk is gone. Yeah. Lovely.
Okay. Well.
It's 2 hours and 50.
Could I get a price check on the major protection tattoo? How much it's gonna cost when they finally have it?
Yeah. Major
That
protection.
was I thought it was like 25,000, something like that. I think. I know it was big.
It's 50,000 roughly.
50. Okay. I didn't even have enough, so
Oh, okay.
that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, that then.
I can
Ah,
it's four. You said there's 7 total tattoos, right?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep. One on each arm, one on each leg, your chest,
And
your
then-
back, and your head.
So I guess I already got the arm ones. Do the stat ones go anywhere?
They are small enough to kind of go anywhere.
Okay.
So intelligence, I think it kind of has to go.
Well, I have
Towards
strength
the
and
head
constitution,
area.
so I mean,
Strength is probably just like on your arm or something, and then Constitution's
because
probably
I
your
have
chest.
the sword ones on my arms.
Yeah. I mean, you can still fit it somewhere.
Okay.
It doesn't.
It feels like
these
a slot.
are these are a separate.
It's just a little guy.
So there's like 3 different ways to get tattoos. There's the ability score ones that are small enough that can go anywhere and don't take up a slot. Then
Oh,
there's
they don't
the
even
slots.
They don't take up a slot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't take up a slot.
Okay, so I'm worried.
But
about
you
that.
can only have one of each.
Okay.
You're chilling.
I'm
Yeah,
chill.
You're fine. And then there's also attunement ones. And so, yeah. I've overcomplicated it.
I don't know what time it is, but I'm gonna take the next 12 hours to copy a spell on my
Wow.
spell book.
Okay.
I'm gonna go talk to Antrilius then.
And you got it in Trillius.
If that's the case, I just want to get a +1 in everything.
The one that has to spend 1,000 every week.
You know it.
Yeah.
How much would that be?
Well-
20. It's 20. Constitution was only 25, right?
8,800.
2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 88.
2, 4, 6.
Yeah, it should be 88.
Yeah,
10.
88.
12.
I can do that
That'd be
size.
8,800.
Because he already has 2 of them.
I already have 2 of them.
22 plus 22 is
darn.
44, and 44 plus
Yeah.
44.
So
Whatever you guys say, sure, I don't care.
It's 8,800 gold.
yeah.
It's fine.
Because Khan was the only more expensive
Yes.
one.
Yep.
So 22
Yeah, so
plus
4
22
left
plus
is
22 plus 22.
Yep. Yeah, I was overcomplicating it again.
Math.
Math! That's this session for you guys. I
Don't
think-
worry, we're about to talk to a devil.
I should not call the session math.
Well,
or
we're
no
gonna
one
go
will
talk
watch
to.
it.
We're gonna go talk to the co-emperor next.
Math and the devil.
That's good. There you go.
Devil in the detail? No. Math of the details. Anywho, you head to
Talk about more
Antrilius.
Math.
You head to Antrilius and just he has this big whiteboard and there's just a bunch of calculus on the map.
I'm good at this. You should call on your friend.
He just says, come on in.
Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Doing good. Your letter was a little random, I suppose. At least to me it
Yes,
was. I'm
yeah,
sure
that's fair.
you have been dealing with a lot of homelessness and things like that, but how are you picturing this to work? Because your salary alone is not enough,
No, it's not.
and currently your salary just is kind of pooled in with your family.
correct.
um,
Yes, it's.
And then, well, I've talked with a couple of counselors on this, some ideas for it, and the way it sounds is just, it just sounds a little rude, as if
Yeah,
you're getting
so-
rid of our homeless.
I spoke with the new king of Asgard about this. And he brought up similar concerns, and my friends and I, we've been talking it more since I sent the letter. That was a first draft, if I will be honest with you.
Yes, I figured. You did state that fairly well, I think.
I think I did, yeah. So instead of just targeting it at just the homeless, we just target it at anyone who wants to start a new life, essentially, in this new city, this new place. And the easiest way we can start that is of course, using my salary, at least to start some homesteading. You know, we won't be able to build the entire city on it, and I don't expect to, but it'll get enough enough of a kick to this potential new place to start being what we want it to be. As people move in, they may be younger families, older families, people looking to retire. You know,
What are you hoping to come from this? Are you wanting this to just be like a charity thing, or like, are we trying to just gain more, gain another city? Have
a little bit of both, I think. I'd like this place to be a place where people can truly come together, and actually, you know, have a hope. I know a lot of people don't want to move to our cities because, you know,
Well,
big empire, scary, you know, but
we don't treat our people terribly.
no, we do not. No, we do not at all. But I know the name Telflam and Nook and Squaw could be a little scary to some
They're
people.
just worried.
They are.
They don't like when someone has this much power.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking if we have another city nearby, it's almost like a sister city to us. Almost like a sister city to Telflam, but it's more democratic is the word.
So it'd have a different leader?
They'd still answer.
That's a new one. All right.
That was very much more or less distracting.
It was majestic.
I was trying to not go in front of the man having a conversation. It didn't work.
He'd still end up answering to, you and I.
Yes.
But
So we could keep it like Rinnook and Squaw, where they have their officials, but we are the emperors. A lot of the ways we would do this, people are just going to see it as threatening, because, well, they just, frankly, that doesn't really matter to me, because we're not trying to start anything. We're just here we're going to protect this island in any circumstances, of course. But it just didn't go great with focus groups, because they were seeing it as an expansion of Telflam, and if we're not funding it entirely, then it's just free labor.
yes, I see the concerns. Yes.
But I get it as well, where it's cheaper housing, so anyone could make a house or purchase a house.
Not doing that again.
It's a lot less distracting, yeah.
It'd be.
There are trash cans right there. How did you...
I only knocked over a McDonald's bag.
You did.
It got screwed. Don't worry about it.
Drew slams the table.
Yeah, I think it's all in how we actually target the city, and my idea of homelessness came from good heart, but I understand why that was very offensive, and it could still be. But
We need to figure out the wording for it, and figure out how to make sure it's not just like we're saying, oh, only homeless people can build a house here, but it's just people that
need a new chance,
yeah.
a second start, a new hope, if you will.
And what, are we building the walls and the town hall, or are we building... What is the extent of our work here? Because that's a big endeavor. It's going to take years to implement.
Oh yes, I'm well aware it'll take a while to fully come to fruition, but I think if we can build at least just the basis of it, just the basis, the necessities.
Yeah, but you can't just build a city just out in the woods and expect it to thrive.
No.
If you build it right outside of our walls, then that's still part of
It's
Telflam.
too close.
It's too close. It's not its own thing. And if you just build a city out in the woods, they're gonna get eaten by the wolves, or worse. And so we need to build a wall, but if we don't build a wall big enough, you see what I mean? We need.
Oh yeah, I see the.
How do we know what the limit is of the wall?
Well, we have to gauge interest, is what it sounds like we have to do first, and then we have to fully plan out the street layout and the park in the middle and all that stuff.
Yeah, start landscaping, figuring out all that.
This would be an expensive endeavor, and it'll take a little while to get fully into, but I think it'd be.
You're starting to, or you're attempting to start up a United Ways.
Correct.
So-
yes, this could be a potential hub, but with the name attached to us, it could cause more fear as well.
I don't know if now is the best time to try for this endeavor. Trying to do one big major event like this, it would pull our attention in too many places.
That's why there's two of us. One for the external, one for the internal. I'm just kind of like dealing with all.
Yeah.
I don't expect it to be
guess you're
completed
right.
now. I mean, if we
Yeah, but
chip away bit by bit.
I would need you to fully focus on the UCF.
Yeah, and that I can do. That I can do. We've at least got Asgore right now, kind of in our pocket with their new leader.
What happened?
Oh, no, they just had an election, and I became good friends with the guy who won.
Oh.
And yeah,
Well,
so
that's good.
at least he told me what I wanted to hear. So we'll see what happens when push comes to shove. But when push comes to shove, I have a glaive. So
You are not. That's not how this works.
I laugh again.
You scare me sometimes, Nero.
Yes, I do. I scare.
There's a
everybody
reason
all
your
the time.
father did not put you in charge.
Well, he did.
He really didn't put you in charge.
Well, he died. So. Anywho, so yeah, I'll be fully focused on the UCF, knowing that this idea is one that is slowly being cranked out. I know it's not going to be finished tomorrow or next month or next year, but
Yeah, we'll look into what it would cost for landscaping, and where do we? Well, I guess that's part of landscaping, trying to figure out where it is.
Yes.
You're thinking just north of Telflam? Why?
North of Telflam will give us another post closer to the mountains.
Yeah.
And if we do go with the UCF meeting in the mountains themselves, we'd have that city there that we could use as either a place where rest or where diplomats can come and go.
We're probably gonna have to get pretty well known with Thorpe's if we're gonna meet in the mountains.
There's a lot of work that has to be done still, but planting the seed is the first step.
Yeah, of course. I think this is even making people build their own homes, it's still going to be pricey.
Oh yes.
And I'm not sure we'll have that.
Well, the easiest way that we can help with the home process is to harvest the materials that we use to terraform, and that becomes the foundation for the houses.
Yes, I mean that of course helps, but then you need the labor to. Then you need a building for that lumber where people can come to get it, and then. And what do they pay for materials to build the place, or do they just do the manual labor and we afford the materials?
I was thinking that they can pay a reduced price with the materials, so instead of having the log costs, let's say 2 gold, it costs 2 silver. So that way we're still
a tenth.
That way we're still breaking even. I don't know the prices of logs.
A tenth of the price would not be breaking even.
I don't do the math. That's not my part. Whatever the break-even price is,
Well, wood is free. It's the labor that's the cost.
Well, they'd be their own laborers, making sure these are getting built up. Don't have to be anything too fancy for now.
So we have. Well, we were gonna have to do the landscaping ourselves. You're saying.
So we would terraform, and once we have the landscaping off to the side, they can come in and they can.
But that's what I'm saying is they're not doing the labor to terraform.
Oh, correct. Yes.
And
correct.
so they would have to pay for the lumber for the labor.
Yes.
And so there isn't really a reduced price easily for that. I mean, you can obviously reduce price, but if you could, I don't know what sort of connections you've been making out there right now, but talking with other cities, seeing if they could, trying to make a deal with them to get some funds for this would be fantastic.
Their concern is going to be that it's a Telflam associated city, and not an actual free city. And if we...
Well, that's your job to try to convince them otherwise.
My new charisma modifier.
you like show them on your tongue. I got
I got tattooed. Now what?
Now I have an extra +1 bonus to it.
which had a -1 before, so it's a +0.
Wait, what? You had a minus?
I think it's from one of the scones.
No, it's from sitting in the chair in the dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
In the cursed dungeon.
Yeah.
You got a -1 to charisma.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now it's
Yeah.
a 0.
So now instead of that, it's just normal.
You're a paladin with a 0.
No.
No, it's +0.
Or it's.
Or sorry, I lied. It's
What is it?
+4. It's
He's
+4.
Oh, it's +4, but it went down by
Go
1
down
because of that.
Yes.
Yeah. that
He was
makes
trying to say his other
other
modifiers,
modifiers.
which used to be -1,
Oh,
now
yes.
is 0.
Yes. So it was a +3, now it's a +4. Because I got a
Yes.
+1, and 1 plus -1 is 0.
sense. Yep. Math! The more we mention it, the more it just needs to be called that, and I hate it. It's a sucky title for views.
It fits this session so well so
It's
far.
a stupid title. Well, try to convince some other people. If you've got businesses that would thrive in our city, or if you've got, I don't know, there's governmental positions, businesses are a great place to start that would fully could aid in this. It's just what we could afford in return is what we need to figure out. So,
Any young rising politicians? This would be a great place to make your name.
that too, yes. Although,
I know you're concerned with that one, but
yes.
military might, if you want to join the military, this is also a place to do that. No one has a stronger military than us. So.
Well, yes, but that's where a lot of people also fear.
Well, that also could be a point of strength, because it can't be safer than the strongest military on the continent.
Do you have any businesses in mind or governments in mind that could aid in this pricing?
Got some friends in Frieden who may also be interested in expanding what they have.
Frieden. That's
Yes.
a tiny city.
Tiny city, but they may be able to offer a nice business front there. I'm not gonna-
All right.
Of course, Asgore. I know they have an issue with giants coming up, and they may need assistance with that. And that may be a good bargaining chip.
I see. What else? Let's get the gears turning.
There's already Xanathar, who always wants to. He has his own city already, but I know he would love to.
Oh, I know you
Understands
made a
more.
public announcement with him saying that we're on good terms. So
This would be a long shot, but the Zaposlavians, if there's a spot to mend any misnomer, it could be here.
I would stay away from Zaposlavia, but
We got Hunchy, and they could expand their school and have a little north campus. Easier access from northern cities instead of having to travel all the way down south. They could have just a little outlet to there.
would you try to? Well, that wouldn't really help, and it's an idea. Yes.
We're turning, not all these ideas aren't going to be
I'm
great.
saying that one might not work because if you're trying to get funding from them, we're gonna need more funding to build a school there. So
What?
they would basically just be funding for a school there.
But which would bring what? People?
People
With what? Money.
with money.
Who are trying to go to school, who need a
So
place to stay.
we take a bit of the revenue for the first couple of years, maybe.
We could do that,
Have a
or
percentage of ownership in it.
we could even. I don't know what else we could do, because the students would be coming and they need a place to stay, and we could have them. We could build up these dormitories, not on our ground,
I see.
have them in charge of the rent there.
Yeah.
Of course, a little reduced for the first few years, and then go from there. So that's an idea, but again, it's a work in progress.
Uh-huh. That's why we're brainstorming this. This is a lot of good I'm starting to like some of this idea. It's gonna suck the publicity for some of it. You're going to need to be on great terms with a lot of people.
Yes, that's just.
You
That's
need
been
to
what I'm trying
fix
to
your
do.
father's name.
Yes.
He was a fantastic ruler. He did a lot of brilliant things, but he caused a lot of enemies.
Bridges were burnt.
Yes. And we're able to thrive, and our city, or our continent, not just our empire, is able to thrive because of many of the ridiculous decisions he made. It just caused a lot of enemies. So,
That they did. That they did.
well, good to talk about this.
Yes.
I'll start looking into terraforming and such.
City management and all the fun details.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it was great chatting with you. I'm gonna go find where my friends went. They have some meetings coming up. So.
Cool. Anything to run by me?
Nope, that was the majority of the thing that I wanted to speak with you about.
Well, who are you meeting with? Why is it not meeting with me? Why are they?
This is not a city matter.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just say
I get
the
it.
devil's in the details. That's all we have. So.
Okay. Well, we don't have to roleplay this part out, but he'll want to just like catch up on all the details of like what you were doing in Asgore, what you've been doing since the tournament, stuff like that, and yeah, just to kind of keep you guys on the same page, and then he'll update you on things. I don't know what things he's been doing things.
It's the crime rate right now.
Lower.
How's military enlistment going? Is that staying steady, dropping a little bit?
We're not doing great on that, but given the crime, it's not a huge issue. But yes, there's been a, well, not really like a crime syndicate, but like kind of like a group that was, crime. A group criming. They haven't been showing their face very much.
What's the group called?
What's the
Again, the
name?
mafia.
The Mafia. No. Hey, what you doing?
What was that?
I don't know.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm looking you.
Let me see. What's it called? I feel like there was a name for this. I don't remember what it's called, but there's a specific group. I'll try to find it later and insert it in the session.
Chrono Cabal.
The Chrono Cabal.
Oh, how convenient.
Oh, nice. I mean, they're here in this city right now?
I don't think you would recognize the name of it. Here's something I can. Let's see. That is not good. Stinking 59 sessions into this session, there is so much information that is very hard to find now. That sucks.
Make your spreadsheet better.
I have like 20 different locations for things, and that's probably part of my
That might be
problem.
the issue.
Yeah. It's just listed as an organization there, and then I don't think it ever really had a name right now.
She's in Fortnite. No, she's not. They got their own person.
I'll say.
Nope. And considering I just messaged you about this, absolutely not.
I think they're my hero.
I might change this later if I find if there was an actual name for this, but the name is the Silver Syndicate.
Silver Syndicate.
Silver.
You better remember that, because the rest of us aren't there to take notes about it.
Well, I'll keep my eyes peeled on the silvers for the
Silver Syndicate. They
Silver Syndicate.
they used to be thorn in our butts, but they haven't been doing much lately here.
Do you know who their leader was?
No, that was part of our problem.
Interesting. Well, good to know. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Silver Star Creek.
Okay. So then you guys keep chatting for a little while, catching up, and then the sun is starting to set. So you guys all find it. Well, you just go to sleep at the castle.
Sure.
Well, do my tattoos, I got a lot more. Do they take longer? Or, I mean, obviously
You got-
they take long.
You just got
You got
2.
4 more.
Yeah, I got 4
Oh,
more.
you got all. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do they all take
They
the 2
probably
hours?
do not
2
all
hours?
take 2 hours,
Okay.
but I'll roll for all 4. Ooh, each takes 7 hours.
Each?
Each?
So, yeah. So 7, 13, 21, 28. 28 hours. He needs 24 hours. So, yeah.
24. I need 12.
12. Yeah, oh yeah, never mind. I'll roll for each. So first is 7, then another 7, so 14 hours. Then 3 hours, so 17 hours. And then 5, so 22 hours instead of 28. So you saved 6 hours, got a discount. 22 hours. And that will have to start probably
Well, I'll probably start
tomorrow, because
Well, I could probably do some of it while they're doing the meeting. Like, I'll come in late and probably get
oh yeah,
like
you can
probably
do
get what the 7 and the 3 done. Or
no, it was already it was kind of
You probably get the 3 done.
yeah, it was probably evening by the time you guys got done with your 4 hours of it,
Oh, okay.
and then you could probably get
The 3
one
done.
of them done.
The 3 done. I'll get the 3 done and then
The 3 done? No, just
No, the 3-hour one.
3 hour one.
the 3 hour one. Yes, I was like
Yes.
3 of them. No, you can get one
Yes,
done.
I'll get all 3 done.
I'll get 3
Just
of
like
them
that.
No. Okay. So. And then the next morning. It is the next morning. Would you like to be doing that, or
You said after what
stick
time did
with
we
them.
say? Afternoon.
you didn't say it? He just said tomorrow. Or did he say first thing tomorrow?
I think you said first thing tomorrow.
First thing tomorrow.
I'll be there for the meeting.
And then you can head out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're so bad. We're so bad, baby.
The math and the
We're so bad.
Looks so bad. Did I talk loud enough for you to finish this episode?
Yep, you actually nailed it.
What?
I just finished the new One Piece episode.
Are you just reading the subtitles though?
Well, I'd have to anyway. It's in Japanese.
Oh, yeah. That is funny.
You started talking and I see your phone. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what he's
Well,
doing.
you guys were just talking. I was like, there's nothing I can do, so...
Yeah, and yeah, that makes sense because taking notes also is not part of
Exactly. If anyone asked me to remember this, I wasn't there, so I shouldn't.
I know. Yeah. Okay, so Phelan meets with you guys, same with the Taurus.
Yeah, I would not let her in my castle.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I'd
so.
let her in my home.
Yeah, but your home isn't a home to multiple high-ranking political officials in the largest city of the continent.
So you
I
get
can't wait for it to burn.
to Town Line Park, and you see there it is a very lively park. A lot of people are there. And yeah,
You see, the lower this park is, this is where the old city used to end. Right on the river here. This is where it started, and then we expanded across. Isn't that interesting?
you then see the large, ragged man walking towards you guys.
There he is, guys. There he is.
I'm not sure if I've ever given a photo of what he looks like, but I can pull that up eventually when this thing loads. But you see Drevin showing up as he's walking towards you guys.
That's Nero.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, jeez.
Ah.
Yeah, he's
Have I ever shown that to you guys?
No.
Oh, okay.
People have to guess that he's a devil?
There's fire behind him at all times.
That's why I didn't show the image for so long. I made it so long ago and then was like,
Look at him.
I couldn't make it less spiky. Because his outfit usually isn't that spiky. But that's
Only when
his
he's meeting
face.
the Emperor. Yeah.
That's his face though, so.
You know, in this situation, I don't think he's the one that he's worried about.
No,
I don't think you're the one he's worried about.
I think
No.
the lady who's next to us and
Yep.
her time traveling son.
Yep.
Nice. Good job, Silas.
Why did it just go away? I
I don't know.
just closed
You
it.
broke it.
What the heck? I broke it.
You broke the TV.
Alright. Meeting with the devil. Here we go.
Yeah, see, the devil took over your TV.
Yeah.
It's working. My mouse is moving around.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be seen. The devil.
I was trying to pull up the one that's less threatening.
Oh, he's flickering the lights. So nice.
What the heck?
I mean, we didn't donate it.
I know, but
But it's the devil. He's there.
it's annoying.
There's a handsome devil in that one.
Whatever.
Reflection.
You
Okay.
can see your reflection, so.
Unfortunate.
Exactly.
Right. You see Drebin walk towards you guys. He just says, "All right. What are you wanting to talk about?"
Little lady.
Go ahead.
She's like, "Oh, fine. I'm the one that's supposed to be talking about this."
Well, this is about your husband.
Yes.
I think it's at least your place to start.
I want my husband back. And he's like, "Tough luck. You quit your job. And that was the deal." "Well, I would like to make a new deal. We want to talk this out. Figure out how we can come to terms with this."
How can we benefit each other?
Well, I would like the job to be completed. If you would like to work with her on completing this job, that would be beneficial.
What's the job?
Collecting some Orslin gems.
What for?
That is not part of the job.
Maybe not with your deal, but with the new deal, I'd like to know what they're being used for.
I require 10 Orslin gems.
You trying to get home?
I am home.
You know what I mean.
Why? What are you offering?
You know, you did just jump into the middle of him explaining what he needed it for, and maybe if you let
No,
him freaking
he
talk.
wasn't saying anything. He wasn't gonna say.
What are you offering?
It depends on what they're for.
That is very low. The purpose is not yours. That is not on the table. I need the Orslin gems. And I require you to go get them. Phelan probably has. You still have contacts to find it, don't you? I have ideas, but we've expended a lot of resources on trying to find anything. And so I don't believe it's going to work.
our last option was the slave camps. That is why we had to do that. But we can look around.
The reason I asked what you were doing is if there's another way around that don't require the Ursuline gems. An easier path, perhaps. Depending on what they're used for, it is.
I do not require anything that you would be able to achieve.
Even if we knew how to get you back to the Hells?
I believe you speak of Girikab, the man that the devil that Phrygian was hired to solve that problem for. Do you have... Is that possible?
Are you not the same person?
No.
I know you're a fiend. There's no point in lying about it.
I am not Girikab.
No, well, then maybe we can't do anything for you.
I am the middleman.
We could get Giracat back to the Hells, yes.
I really would prefer gems. Is there other things that you require? I can accomplish a lot. And I can get you anything you need. Because Nate's not here, I will bring this up, but just out of character, because another lead that he had was the orb was with Drevin.
Oh, yeah.
And so I figure I should bring that up.
Yeah,
just
it's
because
smart.
Sense. Yeah.
Nate would probably remember
Yeah,
it, because
yeah.
it's his.
I wouldn't think about it.
Yep. And so Tilron probably just told you guys to tell him, because he didn't want. He probably just didn't want to join this meeting, because he's like.
The orb of OV shop or whatever.
So the orb of Ovishop, I would give you, and you would give me the key to unbanishing Giragat.
You're too early, because someone actually takes notes. All right.
I can wait.
And then another job, retrieve me 10 Ursuline gems to get Gondosh back. And to keep you guys on friendly terms, I would say these jobs are hand in hand. It's a tandem goal of
get both of these done, and I give you both of those answers. I give you the orb, and I give you the location of Gondosh Radra. Does that sound like a good deal?
I'm not making
Or
that
not.
decision. I don't trust myself in devils.
Can we discuss?
Sure. He sort of backs away. Just walks under a tree now. And then disappears in the shadow.
Whatever you guys decide, I trust. I'll back you either way.
I'd really like to know what he's using those gems for, but
I would
it
love
does
to.
not sound like he is going to give out that information.
We know that they can be used for storing heads, but that's not very useful.
Maybe he has a head collection.
If we're wanting to find out what he's using them for, do we have another bit of leverage that we can give him? If we had another gift or another... Because he makes deals. It would probably have to be something pretty important, it seems. He doesn't want to just give that information freely.
Can't think of anything. What has he been trying to do? He's trying to take control, or not take control, but cause disruptions into Plum, get the gems.
I have an idea, but I'm not gonna pitch it.
Well, great.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Good idea.
The new city I want to build would require a lot.
You're gonna give him a city?
That's why I didn't want to say it. but-
So you're gonna take homeless people and force them to work for the middleman between a devil and this. So you're gonna
force
sacrifice homeless people to a devil.
force homeless people to work
I
for a
told you
devil.
it's not a good idea, but it's the one that I had, but you guys are making me feel bad for not sharing it. So now, don't make me, don't,
I just unplugged it and plugged it back in.
so now don't make me sound like the bad guy for sharing the idea that I said was bad. I acknowledge it was bad, and I just wanted to let you know I had an idea.
Can't move a picture over there. Why?
I don't know what to give him. I don't want to give him anything.
I don't either.
You guys can make perception checks if you'd like.
Oh, I fall face first.
That's unfortunate. 15.
17.
I guess, yeah, Nero, you just completely unnecessary, but you see you and a man connect eyes for a second as you notice Artean is in this park, as he's just like he doesn't walk over to you, he just goes back to sitting on this bench.
Artean's here.
Who?
And you see Shulkus go sit next to him as he just...
Who?
Artean and Shulkus.
You see them eating a sandwich.
Who are?
I walk over to him.
Oh, okay. They're like, oh. Hello.
What you got there?
Sandwich?
Delicious.
Good to see you back in town.
Yeah,
What
not
do you-
here for long, but
What are you doing here?
business meetings, outdoor stuff.
Okay. Understandable.
Yeah,
Lovely day.
it is. I'm glad we're at the park.
Yeah. Me too. I mean, hasn't been this warm in a while, so I feel good.
Well, I have to go negotiate with someone I don't know what they want, so.
Oh. Oof.
Do you know any good
Rough.
negotiation tips?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, besides what they taught us in the academy and such,
Where'd you
which
get this?
isn't much.
Sorry, I'm hungry.
Do you want my sandwich?
No, I'll get my own. Where'd you get it from? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna walk back.
There's a cart over there.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. They didn't help me.
Remind me who they are.
Logan doesn't remember.
Oh, of course.
Anyway.
Artean and Shulkus
Yeah.
are part of the Obsidian group that
Oh,
won the
okay.
tournament.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Shulkus was from the future.
okay.
Or
It's back
he
to me now.
was in the future. And then Artean was one of the guards that was with your brother, or when he was taken.
It's back.
Yes.
We're good.
He's
Anyway.
a tiefling guard.
Yeah. Tournament stuff, you remember them. Obsidian.
I don't think he tries to forget the tournament.
Anyway, what can we deal with the devil?
We have nothing else to give him.
Yeah, no.
Or the only other thing we could give, I'm not gonna give.
Sorry. Just trying to fix it. Ignore me. Well, I don't really have much to give either.
You know more about the gems than we do.
Yes. You said earlier 10's a lot.
It is. We have a few in our possession, but we need to keep some because of
So if we were to
time travel.
If you were to get the gems, I know you guys were you the the kingdom across the sea, wherever it's
Old Bay.
Old Bay, were you guys working with them? Did they have any that we could hop over there and try to plan a heist or something like that?
They're not gonna listen to any of us. We
I've-
shut down their.
My lead is, well, conveniently enough, in Goraka. Old Bay does not have... in most all of their timeline, there is not enough gem. There's no gems there in the majority of their time.
The only other thing I can think to offer him is give him back the man who escaped, but I'm not doing that.
No, because then we'd be giving him essentially what we're giving him to get out.
He doesn't know how to get him out.
I guess that's true.
Yet. But I'm not gonna give him up. So I guess I really don't want to do this. What could possibly go wrong?
A lot of love that attitude.
So, what's the plan? You guys still trying to think of something, or just do the two?
Accepting our loss, and when the entire continent gets burned down, I get to laugh at Telflom's destruction.
You're gonna have so many cities to laugh at, and so many cities that you're sad about.
Starting a new list.
Yeah.
Cities I'm laughed at when they're destroyed, cities I'm sad about when they're destroyed.
There's Coast, Telflom, and then there's Faintree that I
No.
know.
We'll protect that one.
That's the end of Fways. When that city falls, Fways is done.
Yep. What other cities do you love still? Hunchy? Was that one of your favorites or no?
I hold no ill
Yeah.
will towards
You've
Hunchy.
Then there's the cities that you don't care. You got 3 tiers here. And now let's do the math of...
Now that's, yep.
Let's make a pie chart.
Let's make a pie chart.
Alright, Drevin.
He walks back over to you guys. Have you decided on my requests?
Yep.
I believe this feels fair. You guys have screwed me over many times, and I've screwed you over many times. And we put that in the past. You get me what I need, and I get you what you need. It's a fair trade. Frankly, it's more in your favor, as you're getting more things in return than... Because Phelan's getting something, and you're... I can't think of the words for how I'm trying to say that. Alright. Well, let's shake on it. He shakes your hand. And you really have like a little shiver down your spine. You're like, oh, I'm freeing another devil. No.
Alright, that's number 4, baby.
So this time you're freeing them to go back home.
I'm letting them leave.
Is that freeing them?
So your number goes down a tally.
No! Someone else has to shake the
I've only freed 2 now.
I only freed 1. I'll free 2.
All my work is going.
He shakes each of your hands and he says, "Where's Tilron? He wasn't in the mood to chat?"
I think you can imagine why he might not be here.
Yes.
Is he still around today? Yeah, he's still around today.
I can understand that, but let him know that, well, I miss him. If he wants to make a deal with me at any point, I'll willingly hear him out. There's no need to hide from me and fear me.
I think that's just a factually incorrect statement.
You have a bodyguard.
This is literally the only reason we agreed to meet you.
All right, well. Pleasure to do business with you. Find me the 10 Norseland gems. Let me know if you have any snags along the way, so I'm not just in the dark.
We're great at leaving people in the dark.
Mm-hmm. I was there for a while.
He was in the closet for a while.
Well, nice to meet you. Very nice to see you guys
Meet
again.
you.
Hold
Nice to see
Wait
you.
a second.
Nice to
My
meet
inside's
with
+7.
you. Nice to meet with you.
You can say that when you finally admit you're a
Insight.
fiend.
Goodness. Ah.
It's not him, guys.
Yeah.
Ah,
Nice to meet with you. That's what I said. All
It's
right.
actually not, but
Silas forgot the with. Drevin didn't. Okay.
alright, well, enjoy your rest of, I don't know.
enjoy your crime.
He walks away. And you guys are left to your own devices.
Well, that was productive.
Yep.
So how do we get the 10 Norseland gems?
We're
My
not
contact.
doing slavery.
My contact, whom I believe does not have... I don't think he would have any more Orsland gems right now. But it's worth a shot.
What's his name?
Mr. Wanifer
Oh,
in
okay.
Goraka.
Yep.
You've heard of him?
Yep.
How so? Why?
He's a good guy, I think. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, good dude.
Yes, well, he has aided us in finding a couple Orsland gems here and there. He would be my first go-to for contact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure he has. Good.
What's that for?
Well, I just didn't expect him to have those gems. I guess is what I'm hoping for.
Well,
I'm just wondering if our problems are more aligned than we realized.
I wasn't gonna say that, but
what do you mean?
If I'm remembering correctly, first time we met Cassius, he was with Mr. Winifred.
he sure was. Because that's where he was staying. It's Winifred's house or Winifred's shop.
Cassius and Winifred work together?
Yep.
Well, we don't know. We don't know if they work together.
Well, yeah.
We just
That's
know
why we were hmming.
because we know they're in contact.
She gets it.
She understands. Yeah.
She understands.
That's interesting.
It was just a weird, almost coincidence, but seems too coincidental to be a
Yes.
coincidence.
Well, let's get going then.
Yep. Do you want to get your tattoos?
I'll get some tattoos.
While he does that, I'm gonna go talk to just catch
What?
up.
No,
Alright,
we're going.
Oh, we're going.
Yeah, you're
okay,
going.
okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
I have the teleport tagger.
That's right. Okay.
Artean walks up to you with a sandwich. He's like, here you go.
Oh, you are so kind. How much owe you?
You don't. It's like 2 silver.
Oh, well,
We
thank
got-
you. Thank you.
We got much more than that from the tournament. So.
What did you win, by the way?
You know
I
what
thought you
they
were there.
want.
I know. I just wanted to hear what it does.
A gateway marker.
Okay,
for
we used it yet?
Interplanar. We visited around. I wanted to see what the 9 hells looked like.
Did you go
'cause
fireward?
I'm Fiend. Huh?
Did you go fireward?
What's that?
How about vertical? Did you go vertical?
Did you go vertical?
What's that? What's fireward?
Just a fire plane.
Oh, no, I didn't visit there. I wanted to see what the 9 hells would look like, just to see it.
Hey, when did you go there?
I'm a tiefling.
No, when did you go there?
Oh, when did I go there? Just recently. I don't know. I was looking a couple weeks ago.
Before or after?
Huh?
Never mind. You want to get it?
Don't
think
No
you're
one
right.
gets it.
Don't go there. As of right now, we have some information that they're in a bit of chaos right now.
That's what I was referring to.
Oh.
Was the
More than usual
Oh,
chaos.
glad I visited earlier.
Were
then.
you asking before or after yesterday? What?
That's a good point. yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah, no, this was weeks ago.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, just don't go back anytime soon.
Okay.
This is a delicious sandwich. Oh, man.
A man just killed either a thrall of or dissipator.
Nix?
Yeah.
Here. Oh, we don't have
I don't have the
it.
head.
No,
Yeah, no. It's in a fridge.
Yep.
Oh my, whoa. Thanks for letting me know. I'll be sure not to go there anytime soon.
I mean, unless you want to take a plane for yourself.
Not really.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, because you're going to have to fight Nyx if you do that.
Yeah.
Well, no, he sounds like his goal's the bottom, so as long as you don't want that one.
All right, I'm late for a tattoo appointment, so I'll see you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, this is too creepy now. Hold on.
He's back.
This time it's Nix.
You said what?
A tiefling?
It was him. It was.
You
drank
have
the wine.
fiend blood. I also visited a couple other planes just to see what they looked like, because, I mean, it works,
Might as well, yeah.
you know? Yeah, we all got to spend a little bit of time resting. It felt good.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And then, yeah, we also got that big robot.
Oh, yes.
He's out with the twins right now. But, yeah.
Well, if you don't mind, could I get your Rumlink information? I'd love to stay in contact.
Sure.
Thanks. Who am I talking to again?
Artean.
You both said someone different.
Artean.
Artean. Okay.
Artean.
He's the tiefling one. That's who.
I knew it had to be one of the two.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Shalkus has the deeper voice, but I don't know what Artean's voice should be because I haven't made it. Artean.
How do you spell that? A-R-T.
Just guess.
A-R-T-E-A-N.
Oh!
I guess correctly.
Artean.
I get you, Seth.
Well, you actually you named it.
Artean?
You named him.
I did?
Yes.
Oh, I mean,
No wonder you guessed correctly.
I'm pretty sure you named him.
that would make sense.
It would have been so much worse if you didn't guess correctly.
That would have been so funny.
It would have been like ERTEEN.
All right, to our cat.
To our cat.
Alright.
I'm gonna actually put an edit here as well. He has the device that lets you teleport to hell. That could be of use.
Wow. I had a burp.
If only we had won the tournament.
Yeah, if only we had won the tournament. It'd be great.
You were close. Halfway. That's close.
No, we would have come third. Out of spite.
Alrighty. So you guys get to your cat and just sprint to Goraka.
I hope you find your dad. Actually, that'd be really weird. I hope you don't find your dad.
Why is he here? Okay, so yeah, well, this is gonna be tough for going through all this stuff, but you're just
Yep.
yeah, because they have fast travel.
Yeah.
They're gonna get there so quick. Well, actually, Goraka's a
Yeah,
decent distance.
Yeah, it might be one of the 7 hour tattoos.
I was gonna say, you still have 7, 7, and 5, so like, that's a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 12.
And this is in the morning, so I'll probably be there for what, a day and a half.
19 hours. So yeah, today and a bit of tomorrow.
You might be able to come back.
You literally would be able to come back in time. Cause that's yeah, Goraka's not
My
bad.
map's upside down.
Friends count.
Well, my map is.
Yeah, it's only gonna take a couple hours, so yeah. Well,
Aren't they? We're right here, right? We're going all the way over there, right?
that's yours.
Oh.
It's a little closer, but it's
Garaka's
pretty
a little
close.
bit north.
It's just like that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's like. So it's a couple hours. They'll probably get there evening. But
We could sleep.
just go.
Well, if we get there by evening, he's probably, what, halfway done with the second tattoo?
Yeah.
I'll say you can get
People,
a 7 and a
they
5.
they have a dull moment, and 2 people were working at the same time.
Yeah, one's looking at one, one's with the other.
They get you can get 12 hours of it, so 7 and a 5 are done by the time night falls. So you'd still have a 7 hour to go, but yeah.
I don't want to leave you, but also. Like,
Yeah, I'll send a message in the realm link to Nero. I have one more tattoo left. Send me a message if you need me. I'm gonna finish this tattoo.
Okay.
Why didn't my best buddy text me?
Do you even have your realm link?
Of course I do. I'm hip with the youths.
All right.
Refuse to get people's numbers.
So you then have arrived in Goraka.
Mm-hmm.
Phelan and Atoris just waltz on in, and you guys show your IDs. And then you head to Mr. Wenifer's shop.
Mr. Wenifer.
Is Kasai's here?
Sure, yes. Cassius, you have some friends. Phelan just, I'll see myself out.
Well, we can take him somewhere and you can talk to this guy because you need to talk to him, right?
Yes, just I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
She heads out.
Think you're gonna time travel to a time when we're not talking to him?
I hate you.
I did not hear what you said.
Since you're gonna time travel to a time when we're not talking to him.
Oh my gosh.
Instead of waiting.
I hate you.
You know, the amount of resources it takes to time travel, 3 minutes, not worth it.
But like, just imagine, like,
It's not just a cantrip. You don't just get to do it at will.
Well, Will's not here.
Oh my gosh. Why did I break my computer?
Alright, the next time you cast Eldritch Blast, it can only be at someone named Will.
I'm gonna name my opponents Will.
What if that's not their name?
Well, it's their name to me.
That's not how that works.
It is to me.
No.
Yep. They should listen to me. I'm an emperor.
That's also not how that works.
Okay, so Cassius comes on out. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
Cassius!
I remember what you look like.
Hello.
So you live.
Yeah,
That is
we lived.
that is a blessing. How did you survive that?
We went through. We knew of a jungle temple that could teleport us through time. So we just went into it a bunch of times.
How did you get to the jungle temple? You were fighting this guy that you presumed was a devil.
Oh, yeah, he might be now. I don't know. That's some different discussion.
Different day.
I called my bestest friend Nyx, and he fought him away.
How did you convince Nyx to show up?
I got really lucky, and Nyx really doesn't like the guy.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Nyx, well, we're learning this might not be true, but I'm not convinced it's not true. Nyx banished a devil from the hells. We're pretty sure they're the same person. He wouldn't say they're the same person.
Well, they could be.
And Nyx banished him because he wanted to have fun playing a game of hide and go murder.
Nyx banished a devil just to play hide and seek.
That's what you
Well,
said?
yes, but the punishment for being found on the devil's end was death. And then he'd spawn somewhere else in the material plane, and then it would happen again.
Why did he do that?
He was bored. Those were his words. Not mine.
Well, what did you do with Phelan? She was resurrected
Yep.
by your hand.
No, we didn't resurrect
You
her.
let her get resurrected.
No, that was gonna
What did you
happen anyway.
do with her?
I don't know.
What? Where has she been?
She's.
I haven't seen
somewhere.
her ever since.
I don't want to see her.
If she causes problems for us, it's on your hands.
Who's this us, and why don't you like her?
It's mostly me, but Mr. Wanifer here has been very handy. She's attempting to retrieve items that will free unstoppable evil. And my job is to keep that from happening. That is my life's mission.
How do you know she's collecting items to free an unstoppable evil?
It can't be coincidence that a gem that has no physical use is being robbed, stolen by one person. She must have some reason for wanting this evil freed.
So its only use is this evil, according to you.
Yes.
How do you know that?
What do you mean?
How are you aware that the only use is for evil?
Do you think there's other reasons for her to be taking these?
Everything. We have never heard in our research of anyone connecting the gems she was looking for with releasing unstoppable evil. It's only ever been about time travel.
S- So you mean she is not...
So that's why I'm curious, how do you know they're used to release this evil?
That is good news. Means she might not be after what I am protecting.
He's not answering my
He's
question.
dancing around the question. So I'm talking to a politician.
It's worse than talking to this guy.
I'm the one protecting this evil from being released. I am not going to just tell people.
The evil is
Deep
the
in
Dread
secret.
Templars, yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
What can you make of this? I'm going to show him the ripped piece of paper that we got from the wasteland.
I gotta find that picture again. I would pull it up there, but I can't. It was funny when I made the actual paper, like, holy cow, it is ripped.
I'm
Man.
aware of how little information you...
It's just so torn. My goodness. The Red Templars have ended. I can't read that. I can't read. Actually, I can just pull it up here too. Ah!
Haha.
Aha.
Aha! The Dread Templars have ended the. Began taking over their own cities. Daraway, he was a king or a lord of somewhere that's now, I believe it's the Wastelands now. Daraway ruling over Forterre, Stormwatch, King, the island prettier, maybe making the island prettier, as the other he thought could be a the, she, he. Making the island prettier as the others thought to let what she. This isn't a journal about ways, you already know those details.
Yeah, that's the easy part.
Lord Daraway, I see, threatens our citizens with a behemoth, a beast, biggest I've seen. The size was shocking, was the shocking factor for this Og, but could than anything I've heard. I heard that each Templar has. I think this is speaking on the fact that the Dread Templars used to have their own beasts. That might be what the BE is. Lord Daraway threatens our citizens with a beast. I've seen it. The size was the shocking factor.
What? Do you know what the beasts were?
Daraway's beast. Daraway's beast was a quick little sucker. That might be what he's talking about here. Where did you get this? Who wrote this?
I wasn't there when they found it, so one of them's gonna have to remember. The one who doesn't take notes is gonna have to remember.
He's not there.
All right. So, from what I remember, we were in we're in the wasteland, and there was this ghostly city, and there was a giant temple and a giant library, and the temple had multiple gods and worship, and there was a guy who was living in his own. And we found it either in his house, the library, or the temple. Most likely the temple. There were zombies, and I trained them they're spawning from the underground, and I was killing them.
That's my cousin you're talking about.
Oh, your cousin? Oh, he was very lovely.
I'm joking.
Oh. Well, he was very lovely either way.
I don't know if you do. I just know it was the session I wasn't at, because it's when I did my solo session.
Well, yes, we found them during that time there in that city.
So you don't know who wrote it?
The name does not remember me.
Okay.
Well, that does not coming back to me. Valdor.
Well,
I'm not here. You can text me.
Oh, that's
but
right,
I'm not
Valdor's
here.
not here. Tileron.
Taron's also elsewhere. He's in Garaka, but he's not with you.
Maybe Valgor. One second. What was the name of the guy that we found the note from?
If I remember I can't remember what session it was from.
I don't remember that.
26.
Kim Jaunt.
Kim Jaunt.
Oh, really?
Kim Jaunt.
Never mind. Martha remembered somehow.
Probably
Because you told me and I wrote it down.
Kim Jaunt.
Kim Jaunt.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah, what was his name?
That's my guess.
Session 37. It was session 37.
Yep, because he was 37.5. Here's Soto.
Did I write his? Oh, I wrote journal by Kim.
Yeah, Kim. That's correct. Kim Jaunt.
Alright, Kim Jaunt. I don't know that name.
But you
But-
know what Darway's beast was?
Yes, it was a small little creature that could move faster than anything I've ever seen. That's what I'd assume here. That's why it's the size was the shocking factor for his beast. It could move faster than anything I've ever seen. I heard that each Templar had a beast of their own, something like that, as well. Falkirk's is free. Goodness, it's been a long time since. What did Falkirk have? I can't remember what Falkirk's is. I've killed a kid. Kid Hop? I think. I don't remember exactly how to spell it, but I think that was a king or ruler at some point in one of their cities. It could easily. Blah blah. Dragon. Ah! That's what it is. Falkirk has a. Something. Maybe they're trying to say frigid. Frigid dragon. A cold dragon. I think it was cold. The other two. That's why they're only rumors. The other two don't get seen very often. That's why they are only rumors. I believe something match Stormwatch. Maybe Stormwatch. I believe Stormwatch has the dragon. Was Stormwatch in Falkirk? Stormwatch has the dragon. As many have said, it has claws and corpses of a dragon. Like, maybe they're talking about how corpses had claw marks and cuts and such. Plus, that's too many words for me to figure out.
That's too big of a gap.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting you to know all of it. I just didn't know if it was tied to what you're trying to keep.
No, this is
back.
very much talking about the Red Templars. We're 7 of the Templar. What are they talking about? A few months ago, a group. I think I know this one. A group known as I don't know. That is talking about the group that Johannesburg, Johannesburg, something like that. From this group named something. That's a group name, and then they are talking about that group was from the island of Johannesburg? What's it called? It's a city that was down there.
Yeah, it's the destroyed city to the south.
Yes, yeah, that one.
Off the top of my head, I don't remember exactly what it was, but...
But that's that city.
Yep.
And then once the Templars saw them as a threat, they sent the Falkirk monster to show their strength. The stories shared from the survivors makes my skin crawl. A beast the size of a mountain crawled out of, maybe? I think that's what the OUNTA is. A beast the size of a mountain crawled out and could lift boulders, maybe? A pen.
I too can lift a pen.
Maybe it could lift boulders as if it were a pen.
That's something I cannot do.
Turan and I thought the next part said it threw buildings and concrete all across the city.
That's my best guess too. It to rip the island to... It ripped the island to shreds and sent projectiles everywhere. The dead on the island, I pray every day our church will protect us against the unity amongst its people gives me hope. Daraway, fear rumors spread about Kimosh. That was one of their gods. A lord of death. That would make sense. Yes, it's a lord of death. Kimosh is a lord of death. Our city either will be the first to fall or the last to stand, maybe? Yeah, the last standing in this thing of the Templars or the first to fall.
Thank you.
Very helpful. Thank you.
Yes.
I won't have written that in journal underneath it.
Yeah. You probably like taped it too.
Yeah. So it's next, like filling it in.
Yeah. Yes, those are my best guesses.
Well, yeah, those gems can be used for more than just releasing that. I didn't even know they could be used for releasing that.
Well, that's good.
That's interesting.
I'm doing my job well then. I hope you will keep that in order.
Let's say someone
You're
wanted...
not saying yes.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell anybody.
Okay.
I know other information. If someone wanted 10 of them, could that release this problem?
You need much more than 10.
You need more than 10?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm not so worried.
Okay.
Maybe. Not so worried.
Why? Who needs 10 gems?
Someone offered us 10 gems to fix a curse on Tilron. If we got 10 gems, they could fix a curse on Tilron.
Ah, I see. Unfortunate for your friend living with another person.
Yep.
Day after day. But yes, I don't know it requires a heck of a lot more than 10.
Okay.
Well, not in the thousands, but
more than 10.
I'd guess close to 100. 100 plus, I don't know. I've never had to do it myself.
Fair enough. You're just making sure people don't.
Exactly. The less of those gems that are out there, the safer it is. I fear that if this becomes more of a time travel thing, that they would become more common.
I would agree. Sorry about that. Inadvertently, I was the first person to time travel, so I didn't do it on purpose.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Ugh.
Was a complete accident. Wish I could say it wasn't.
Well, I'm glad you're alright after that whole problem you had.
We lived.
Yes. Sorry I couldn't help more.
It's alright. I'm glad you got out and are safe.
I nearly didn't. thankfully he only had eyes for you. Well,
Oh, it's nice to see you again.
you too. I'm glad that you guys are keeping this under wraps. I hope that it doesn't. I hope we don't have more struggles with any of this connection with that time traveler.
If you want to look into someone, you should look into Drevin.
Is that the man that we fought
Yes,
in that cave?
he's the one that really wants the gems. So, if anyone's gonna use them for nefarious things, it's him.
Do you think he would be one for time travel?
I'm gonna doubt it.
I'd say no, but again, it's a devil.
I could be
so
wrong.
So you think he's more...
That's why I asked you the number, because he asked us to get him 10.
I don't know how. I could barely handle Phelan and her associate. We cannot handle this man. Us together couldn't handle that man. How?
Well, we've gotten a little stronger than the last time we fought,
And made more friends as well.
and made more friends, yeah.
That's good. Keep your friends close. Shut up. Well, good to see you again.
Yep.
You as well.
If you need anything from me, let me know. If you find out more about this Drevin fellow, let me know. I do not... It is with a heavy heart to hear that news. He's infinitely worse than what I thought I was dealing with.
Yeah.
Well, might as well set realistic expectations.
Yeah,
Good luck.
thank you. And then what are you guys doing? Because you guys just had that whole conversation in Winifred's
Oh, that's fine.
office because nothing ever really, there wasn't a smooth
Yep.
time to just
Yep.
like, oh, let's go outside. You know?
Alright. Bye, Casares.
You guys head out and Phelan's like, where is Cassius? I thought you were going to lead him out of there and then I was going to talk with Wenathan.
Yeah, I didn't think about it in the moment.
I did forget as well. That's on us. That's my fault.
Yeah.
I can go. We can go. Do you want to?
Well, I'd love to join her conversation with Winifred.
Do you want to convince Wenathan to come out here?
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe that would work?
Yeah, I can.
You got this.
Yeah, I got this.
Here, she just scribbles down like a little symbol, hands it to you. Hand that to him.
What is this symbol?
It's just a symbol that we use to confirm who we are with each other.
I'm just gonna remember this symbol and try to burn it into my brain, and then hand it to him when I get inside.
It's just like this simple drawing of like a, I don't know, what would it be? This little,
You
like
can't give us a symbol.
like a clear little, like a cartoon crystal looking thing, like where it's like the three little piercings of them. It's just kind of that basic of a little drawing with just an F in the center, but in like a little fancy font.
Go ahead.
Ching, ching.
If you had to guesstimate how many of the Ursuline gems that Drevin had, what would you say?
Oh, we dozens, a lot. I don't know. We brought a lot to him, and I didn't keep perfect track, but it's somewhere upper. I'd say rough estimate. 80, 75, 80.
I'm not good at math, but
Let's put this into a math
But,
If he needs 100.
but,
Okay,
but if
80?
the number he's shooting for is 100 and we have to get 10.
So maybe they got 90.
Or maybe
That's
90
it.
is
That's the
target.
math. Math.
We made math asked me to name this.
Math and devils. Okay, so Mr. Ranifer, he just says, "Yes, can I
Yeah,
some from me, or should I get Cassius?"
No, I just need you this
Oh.
time. If
Never mind.
Do you want to meet us outside real quick here? We have to chat for a second. More than just Martha and I.
Mark's not there. Just right now.
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but Martha was in there earlier, so.
Yeah.
Cassius, I'll be right back. And he follows you outside.
You use this roll letter.
And you guys sort of just go off to the side a little bit where Phelan is. You guys are close with Phelan and Cassius?
Physically close, right now at least. I don't know about anything more
the
than
enemy
that.
of my enemy is my friend. We have a common enemy.
Keep your friends
Cassius and
close
us
to your enemies.
might have a similar enemy as well, but we met on good terms, not bad terms.
Huh?
So, we
Yes.
don't like Phelan because we met on bad terms,
Yes.
but she also doesn't like the guy that we don't like. So we're working
I see.
together to try and screw him over,
I see.
maybe. But then we met Cassius on good terms, and we also have a common enemy. So we're actually friends with Cassius. We just don't like them less than we don't like the person we're working together.
We need Orslin gems.
That's the one.
Ah. What a surprise. How many more do you need?
10.
Oh, there's a specific number now. Yes, we need 10 for our last job. We will no longer need to have these visits.
You knew the whole time
Knew what?
about what they were doing.
I didn't want to worry Cassius.
Fair enough.
I believe that they are unrelated, so I just didn't want to cause fear for him. And I pay well.
Yes, so I do have a lead on a good chunk of Orslin gems, but not 10. I'm believing it's somewhere just under that. Probably closer to 6 or 7, I would believe.
I was expecting a meeting with you at some point, Phelan, here, so, well, yes, it's a mountain out northwest of the continent. It's out in the ocean. I found some similar signatures of Orslin gems, so it's not guaranteed that they are Orslin gems, but I would put some money on it. This, I don't know what's in that mountain beyond just Orslin gems. I'd assume the standard creatures that live amongst the Underdark. But, yes.
Not with our luck.
Ain't that the truth? We're gonna probably find the stupid idiots there, eh?
No, we know where they
Now
are.
we know where they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, you missed that part.
Yeah.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Oh, Gore, how'd you get here?
It's been 7
I'm texting you.
Voice
I
a
can hear
text.
it, yes.
Not a voice call.
We'll say, no, because you haven't even gone to bed yet. So,
Yeah, I'm not here.
yeah. Yeah. So, that's my solid lead for this. Oh, sorry, I just ate. I could gather a little expedition crew to sort of show you to where these gems are, and then if you could, we could make a little deal, and if you could help me get some more gems than just the Ursuline gems, you guys can keep those, and I'll keep whatever else. It'd be good for my business and mutually beneficial, and I can show you around.
I like that idea.
You're not the devil, are you?
What?
It's okay. You want to get it. It's fine.
I think
So I take it Cassius won't be joining us?
No. Don't want to worry him. He can get a little stressed out here and there for unlikely circumstances. So I just, better.
How long to gather the expedition team?
We could leave tomorrow.
Oh, that's really fast.
Nice. Okay.
I was expecting longer than that.
Yeah.
Well, it's basically just me.
Oh,
I don't have a whole team. It's just, we'd get some sailors and stuff to get us a boat to get us there.
I know
actually, do you?
Yeah, you met.
it. We met. Yeah. If we fought, or
There's a session where.
There's
You
a
knew.
small session where you guys like, oh,
Also,
hey,
you
hi,
would have
bye.
met at the LWT.
Yeah, we went.
That's it,
worship.
Yeah. I thought about that as soon as I said it.
Yeah, so the
was
most
number.
difficulty is just making sure that the crew is ready to go to travel.
How long do you think it takes us to fight two guys from the future?
more than a day, I'd say.
Because I would rather do that.
I don't know if we're fully there yet. It might be.
If you have teleportation and you want to meet us, like,
Oh, we don't have teleportation, we have a cat.
He's right there. I don't know how you missed him.
He runs real good.
Yeah, real fast.
well,
we were in Telflon this morning, actually.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
I could keep in contact with you guys, and we could meet up at like El Shalad. That's probably the furthest on the way.
Yeah, what is that gonna be the closest?
Awaga and El Shalad are neighbors. Those are both on the journey, and they're the last city that we could get to. Because we'll have to go onto this river to the east a little bit, head up north, and then head out to the west.
Iwaga's gonna be closest to where we're gonna be.
Okay, well then that works.
You wanna meet there?
Sure, we can meet in Awaga. You got a realm link?
He does.
Mr. Boniface. Oh,
Miss-
You just deleted your rum link.
Oh my goodness.
Good luck. It's a good thing you take notes.
Yeah. Oh jeez. That's nice.
You deleted your realm link?
Yeah. Hit delete.
Ooh, well.
Well, thankfully I have the list too. But, wow.
This is why you don't have more than 4 people in your rum link.
Yeah, it's the 40K74 EE realm link, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Equip.
You have...
Customize. You could just text me the
Notes.
name. I'll just send them to me, and I'll do it here now. I'll put
Well, Phelan, do you want to fight people from the future or just go with him?
I'll go with him.
Fair enough.
pay enough. Pay
That was terrible.
I'd rather not cause more struggle with the CC. Chrono Cabal.
I can't wait to find out what that is.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna find out soon.
Be happy that you haven't.
Or we should have already done it and she just doesn't remember.
What if we had the chrono?
What?
What?
Well then, how could we ever meet ourselves? Alright,
Exactly.
well, we'll see you in a couple days. I don't imagine this taking longer than a couple days. We either win the fight or we don't.
True.
Pretty simple.
Maybe you'll never see us again. At any rate, but.
Well, then it's still just her problem to find the Orslin gems. Like,
Yeah. She'll have to terrorize a different group of adventurers. Hey, Xanathar is just on the coast.
Shokus, they won the tournament.
They won the tournament, yeah.
Looking back on some notes, this reminded me. You get a rumbling text saying, "Our birds couldn't find Tim." Sorry.
Oh yeah. I'll send back sad face thanks.
I think it's been about a month. You paid for that.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think it's been too far off from a month. It might have been 2 months.
Birds can't find Tim.
Because
Hate to
it was
break it to you.
LWT. So no, it was a month.
It's
Pretty close to a
about
month.
perfect, yeah.
about a week after. So they
They
were
couldn't
like,
find Tim.
they were like,
Tried really
we-
hard.
they were like, we kept them looking for an extra week.
North, they couldn't
just
find Tim.
free of charge.
Who couldn't find Tim?
I bought some birds to find Tim.
We found Tim.
I'm not gonna tell them that.
Tim is old now.
I know this. It's just funny timing because we know Tim now, but we
But
didn't
we
know Tim.
found him.
Yeah, yes, we did. We found him. We did.
So
We did.
why'd you send birds to find Tim?
Because this is before we found Tim. Before we knew.
Amateur.
Amateur.
You don't understand the flow of time.
You should have known we were gonna find
Chronomancy.
Tim. Alright. Let's get on our cat and pick up our dragonborn.
You head back to Telflom, or you probably have to sleep there that night, and then you run to Telflom, and we'll say you get done by the time they get there.
But as they get there.
As they get there.
I walk out, they pull up, he's like, you gotta go?
Hop on the kitty.
We're going to fight people from the future.
Oh, sounds fun.
Yep.
I gotta write this down. There's now.
We know there's at least 2 of them.
What? It's the...
Get on, chumps.
It's the 6th now, right?
7th.
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 Oh, it's the 7th now.
Oh, right, because the 6th was the meeting with Drebin. Yes.
Yep. Had to meet with Drebin.
I'm
then you
trying to
went
keep
Garaga
track of the
and
day
back.
2 because of the month-long...
Yes.
For the
So now's the
dragons.
day that you were supposed to
Thanks.
feed. But
Well,
you
that-
did-
that-
but you already paid.
That too, but also is where the about a month after we leave, we wanted to go back to Asgore for the giants. So that's
Nice. That's
Look at you.
how kind to your former bully. And still bully.
How kind to my city?
Yeah, that's true. That works too.
Nah,
But your city is ruled by your bully.
They could hire other adventurers.
Oh wait.
Yes, so you guys
Get back to our friends, the project squad.
Frieden, you head to Frieden first so you can get the thing.
Yep.
Get the thing.
Hi, we're going to take care of one of our problems. We'll be back, maybe, hopefully.
We
Oh!
need the zombie guy.
Also, we got a lead on Orslin gems. And
perfect.
we need the guide for the future folks.
Here you go. They just like, actually, they just go over to like this closet, just open it up, and you just see Zara just like, huh?
That was you.
Oh, you're so funny, Marth.
I know I am.
Zared walks out and,
how do they control him again? Because you guys wanted it to be like a DNA thing, but
I
that
wanted it
didn't
to be
work.
tied to someone somehow, so it's not anyone
Yes.
could take over.
Yes. Let me see. What was that? Come on.
If
Where's
it's a tomb, I'll sacrifice.
Project Squad?
I'll give the slot away.
Blub. Blub.
Now I could survive 2 dragon's breaths.
Nice.
Depends what kind of
When
dragon.
it shows up, I can survive 2 of them.
When it comes back.
When it comes back.
Inevitably.
Because it wasn't dead.
Just gonna remember.
I think maybe that dragon's is the pet dragon of the Dread Templars.
This seems older than the Dread Templars.
Exactly why it could be. It was here already, and they just said, "Hey, we're Dread Templars."
Not what I meant, but okay.
Locke says, "Well, we made some bracelets that can work with it. We can weld the bracelets shut so that they're like a cuff, but they do not require it. So that is totally up to you if you want to."
Weld it on me!
Alrighty. As he plops this bracelet on you, and then just starts not really welding it because the electricity and such, but they can solder it together so it's fully just latched.
Perfect. Thanks.
Want to try it out?
Yeah! How do I use it?
Tell him what to do.
Come with us.
Speaking of your bracelet, like, come with us.
Yes, there is a connection with the bracelet itself, and he can just hear you as well.
Oh!
So there's both.
Good. Alright. We'll hopefully be back.
When you're looking at the bracelet, you can see there's like just 2 fingernails, like you can see them like built in it. And you're like, hey, I didn't get that.
We did that.
Yeah, we did.
And then you guys head out towards the wasteland.
Either he's with us or one of their daggers is with him.
He's probably with you guys.
Okay.
And, I'm not sure if I want to end the session a little early, or because I haven't fully made the map. So this does feel like a nice little rounded off.
Sorry, guys.
How dare you end this session?
It feels like a nice little rounded off.
I didn't
spot.
want to push it early because I wanted all of us to be here for it. Which is why I made it until the end.
You could play campfire cards on the way if you want.
Yeah, let's
Sure.
play campfire cards.
Let's do that. That'll be It's been a while since you did that, so you know. It makes sense. Is any NPC with you, or is it just... I don't think so.
No.
Because... oh, Zarin!
We get some
Campfire
information.
cards.
What do you think, Zarin? This is the economic political spectrum of the country of Guatemala.
What?
I'm making a dumb joke.
Yeah, I know. You make a lot of those.
You know what, Silas?
Well, for those of you that don't care to watch, hear about their backstories in these cards, please like and subscribe. This feels like a tentative end to the session, but also whoever wants to stay and watch, this is fun. Oftentimes it gets really...
Did we get to pull out the hyper-ethicals again?
We're doing random. Completely.
So we could get the hyper-ethical.
Could be hypoethicals.
I do like the hyper-ethical.
This thing is too hard to shuffle. It's too big. That's what she said.
That's not what she said.
We're so back. That's what she said. Okie dokie. So, everyone grab 2 cards. Pick your two. Pick your two. Wow.
Oh, they're both the same color.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Just grabbing like 7 cards and discarding all of them.
Well, no, we might be able to do this more than once. So
Oh,
Oh, they're the same color. No.
whoa! I got the same color too. That's pretty cool.
well, we don't have to play for 4.
Who would like to start?
I got 2 hypoethicals.
Whoa! I got 2 companions. Fine, I can start then.
I'm not part of this. You're looking at me like I'm part of this.
You just said you got 2.
Says you got 2.
No, I was just looking at it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Zared cannot talk. Unfortunately.
Well, I'm gonna ask this one to Marth. Who among your companions would you most like to give a makeover to?
Oh. I mean, Valgor's almost perfect, but I think we can make him perfecter.
Why?
Well, I mean, just look at him.
He's so charming.
The riz that this man has is
He is
off
trippy.
the charts.
I can confirm that.
But like, maybe we could clean up some of his clothes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So I mean, in terms of who he is, phenomenal. But we might be able to make him look more stylish.
Oh. This is actually intriguing. I did not think about it this way.
Yeah.
Well, that changes my answer, I think.
You know how much I know about drip.
Well, because my question was, who among your companions do you wish would teach you a skill? I was gonna say you with your chronomancy, but I might have to go with Valgor with his riz.
I believe your charisma is higher than mine.
But yes, you've won over Marth, and I have not. This is incredible.
Yeah, I really don't like this guy. We're bestest buddies. That's why he made me the emperor.
That is why I made you the
Exactly.
emperor for that today. Yes.
Nope, I'm still the emperor.
Okay. Well, those are mine.
All right.
This is all being done on the back of Terry.
All right. I'm not gonna ask this of myself because it's too traumatic. I can't ask this of you because you have a normal family life. Could you ever see yourself as a parent?
Well, I am kind of a parent over my people, and
What would need to change in your life to make you consider starting a family?
well, for one, I'd have to find someone who I'd want to settle down with. For 2, I'd have to not be emperor. For 3, I'd have to care. Wow. Yeah, I think that's the
Or
big...
why would you never want a family?
I'm afraid of being a father and being like my father and treating his kids the way he treated us. Generational trauma is no joke, and it does happen often, and it's a shame, and I would like to be the
See, that's why I wasn't gonna ask me about it, and I couldn't ask the healthy family,
yeah, that's valid.
so I had to go to you.
That's understandable.
Yeah. It was either you or Memorial, but he's sleeping.
Yeah, I don't want to wake him arm.
It says choice, so yeah, he's memorial.
We've been right every day.
In 10 years, what do
Especially
I
if we're gonna
think?
be fighting this coming
Oh,
up. Now, yes, now we
That does matter.
It does matter. Yeah.
We have memorial for the fight. It's confirmed.
In 10 years, what do I think I'll miss most about life right now? Well,
If you're alive, if we're alive.
well, that's one thing to consider here. One thing I do enjoy is how much I'm learning about everything. Thought I knew everything I needed to know. I was
You
wrong.
can always learn more.
I learned many a things. I met a dragon. That was great.
Most people would say I met a girl, and that was great, but you met a dragon? That's even
I
better.
met a dragon. I
Even
met
better.
a girl dragon.
Oh, that's good! Best case scenario, honestly.
Best case scenario. I'll probably miss being around you guys because I'm gonna retire in 10 years.
That's valid.
You don't get to keep me that long. What will you be glad to leave behind? The fact that we're the only adventurers on this freaking continent. Not having to solve everyone else's problems.
That's good too. Yeah, that's also a good point.
Not having to make deals with devils.
I've done that once.
Being able to just retire.
And I've got a long way to go. I'm gonna either die or be killed.
Well, if you were just old like me,
And you would be die.
yeah, I'm as old as dirt.
He would be die.
Nero.
Oh, yes.
What is something that you would hate to do for real, but find fun to imagine doing yourself?
Oh, that's... Well, I mean, my first thought is to rule the empire. That sounds fun. It's really not fun. What else sounds fun? Having a family sounds really fun.
Why do you feel this way?
Well, like I said, generational trauma is no joke, and I fear that if I were to start a family and actually raise kids as my own, they would not end up well, and I would be the one to blame. And I don't want to bring people into this world who I cannot care for. Anyway. Oh, it's getting windy in here.
For me, what is something small one of your companions did to make your life better recently? I think it would be Marth's gift of coin that he gave everyone.
That was very handy.
You're welcome.
I had to stick out to you because we were
poor.
practically scratching the barrel to try to stay around and to be able to actually get some nice things and do some fun things with all of it, and it's been enjoyable.
Feed a blade that wants to eat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just put 2 more. I don't know if we want to do more. But
I'm down for more.
Yeah, I'm down for more.
Then I realized something I could actually do in the session, but I'll just wait now.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Copying.
No.
Oh, okay.
I already did that.
I don't know if there's more.
I'll take the card.
It was identifying your boots.
Oh, yeah.
It was going to be helpful to you.
There are already 2 more? Or?
No, these are the...
I put them.
I have 2 more. You know,
I grabbed 2 from here.
That's where I put them. I just.
those are your 2 more.
Yeah, you
So
got
these
this
are the ones you used? Or...
Those are the ones we used. Yeah.
Okay.
I put 2, 2, and 2. So if you grab the new ones, then those are the.
I know which ones I had, so it's all good.
Well, Galgor.
You go first.
I'll go first? Okay.
You know, it's a snake draft.
Yeah.
Marv.
Oh, no.
What is a unique and fun event or activity that is specific to only one place in the world? Or in your world?
In my world, what is a unique or fun activity? Is there a follow-up question?
Yes, why is it special to you?
Got it. Alright. Well, I'm trying to think. What unique things have I done? Very little. I grew up in one place, lived there for a lot of years.
2 years, at least.
At least 2, maybe even 3 whole years.
Perhaps 3 years.
Perhaps
Wow.
3 whole years. And as I'm thinking back, right, we got some events. Failed a bunch of students, didn't fail a bunch of students. But I always stayed in that same classroom, right? And then one day I didn't. One day, some idiot, me, got the bright idea that he could banish people. It turns out I could, in quotation marks, maybe. I don't know. The unique, memorable thing is, you know, accidentally time traveling and traveling through space simultaneously.
Being the first one to do it,
Yeah. But I didn't know that at the time.
No,
I also
but you
didn't
know.
know I did it at the time.
but you know it now.
But I know it now. So I think that's the event that's unique to me. Doesn't get more unique than that.
No, it doesn't.
Also, I do too many things with this dude.
Do I want to be the best in the world at anything? I think currently I've been striving really hard to be better with heavy weapons and whatnot. Trying to learn everything I can, trying to get stronger and everything like that. How would you know if I achieved that goal? I honestly don't really know that. It's just every contest that comes up, if I beat it by a mile, I would say that would make me feel like I'm the best at
I
it.
think you're aiming too small. I know a guy who kills leaders of hells for fun.
You know what? Maybe I joined him on a couple trips and just go through hell. I think that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's my target right
Yeah,
there.
layer 3's coming up
Right.
soon. Get
I know
ready.
I wouldn't be better than him, but maybe I'd be
Oh,
better
he
than him
doesn't
with
use heavy weapons.
exactly. So I can say I'm better at him at that
Yeah.
in that instance.
I was just why dream small? Yeah, I win the contest in ways. Bro,
No, I invade hell.
I invade hell because I'm bored.
I help Nyx kill Asmodeus.
There it
There we
is.
go. There it is.
That's your goal.
That's a good goal, huh?
All right, Valgor. What makes this party unique, and how does it compare to other groups that you've been a part of?
Unique. Unique.
Unique.
This party's unique because, well, there's a emperor and there's
There is.
person that has two. There's a what's the polite way to say it?
Cursed.
Cursed person in the party. I don't feel like there's many parties out there. Oh, of course, there's not that many adventuring parties out there that have an emperor and a someone that's cursed in the same party. So that's pretty unique. Other parties I've been with, not too many. Mainly just the Okansong group with not necessarily the father, but the children or the kids. Or I guess they're not kids anymore, but
Back in the day.
back in the day.
Back in my day.
Well, even back in the day, I mean, they're still several hundred years old, or at least 800 years old.
They're
or so.
also elves.
Yeah.
What makes your group unique is that you do stuff.
We're the only ones that do anything. Everyone else is an adventuring party.
They're slaying wolves.
Yeah, we fought a bear one time. Oh, did you? Yeah, we fought the end of Time Wolf. So
They're slaying wolves, you're slaying the wolves.
What change have you made in your life that brings you pride? Well, I stopped professing. I think that brings me pride.
that's good.
No, that's wrong. I started worshiping Ica.
There.
That is the answer.
Praise Ike for giving you that answer.
Exactly, she reminded me. Oh, how does it impact my day-to-day? Well, I make sure people know about her, and honestly, I praise her a lot more than I did before. Back in the day, I used to worship that god of paper.
Hey.
Certainly didn't bring him up much, but I tell almost everyone about Ica.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should tell more people.
You should. You should tell more people. Great. Well, Valgor, what's something you've been holding back from the group, hoping for an opportunity to tell us?
Yes! Yes!
Well,
Yes.
so you know my.
I made my character with Silas. I'm gonna betray you.
You know my greatsword?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess you guys already know he's very hungry. What you don't know is I made about $12,000 of the money that Marth gave me into gold bars, so I could feed him weekly without you guys knowing.
Why have you waited?
Because of Marth's reaction.
I've actually released 2 devils in
What happens if you don't feed him?
I don't quite know yet. I feel like it's not good. So
I should have dropped it into the acid.
I feel like I shouldn't tempt it.
What was I thinking?
My answer has again changed for my question. My question was, if you were suddenly in the news tomorrow, what do you think the story would be about? I was going to say something silly, but I think it's going to be about killing Valgor.
What?
No.
We didn't kill you. We put you in a closet.
Putting Valgor in a closet. Sorry.
There you
It's newsworthy.
Emperor Nero puts
having a slow
dragon
day.
friend in closet. Why is he there? We don't know.
Probably similar reasons as Nero.
This just in, Emperor Nero out of the closet? Balgor in the
Someone
closet?
in the closet?
No, it'd probably be for just something silly and stupid related to, my emperorness and, releasing a devil. And,
Sacrificing the homeless to a devil to get what you
sacrificing
want.
I didn't know. That wasn't. That was just a hypothetical. That wasn't an idea. That wasn't an idea. Wasn't a good one. Well, that was fun.
Alright.
Well, Valgor, thank you for sharing.
Alright, you guys.
Hey, Martha, you look at my shoes.
Continuing travel. Oh,
As we finish traveling, I will, but we don't have to resolve what it actually is.
well, it's fun to say.
Okay. I'll
You-
spend 11 minutes.
You identify it, and they are water shoes,
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
but they let you walk on water.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's
Yes.
actually very handy.
Yes.
Walk on
Are they
water
on
shoes.
D&D?
Pretty cool. Yeah, I'll put.
Yeah, you can do it between sessions.
Yes, I have a
They're
lot of things I gotta
waterproof.
put on D&D
They're,
Beyond.
they're waterproof boots that you walk on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
They're so
waterproof
waterproof.
because
They're so
it doesn't go in the water.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you made it this far in all of our talking of math and devils. Yeah, this session went a little slow. I feel like there was a lot of little dips here.
We
but
learned a lot of lore.
There's a lot of
Wait.
lore. A lot of good lore there. That was crazy. A lot of looking things up again. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.